What's up, everybody? It's Rusty Clutch here, and welcome back to the podcast. This week, I'm joined by my two co-hosts. We got Omar. Cool. And we got Steven.
What's up, everybody? It's Rusty Clutch here for another episode of the podcast with my two boys.
Okay. Introduce us.
I didn't know you guys were the same person. That's pretty
I
interesting.
mean, you listed a bunch of Mexican stereotypes, so yeah, we're pretty much the same person.
Pretty much the same person if you go by those standards.
Yeah.
If you would have been like, which one of you is like 5'4", then I'd be like, oh yeah, obviously. Oh,
It's Sal, because I'm like at least 5'9".
fuck you, you're not 5'9".
Bro, I'm at least like 5'9".
Maybe like tippy toes, and you spike your hair up.
Maybe like 5'8" If we're being like generous, like 5'9". Come on.
I don't know, man. I'm 5'9 3/4. I know that much.
I was gonna say, yeah, like Sal's like 5'10" basically, and I'm basically 5'9". Like that's what I remember.
5'9". At least.
At least.
All right, let's get it started.
Now, boys.
Let's get it started with the drinks. What we popping? Molly's, ecstasy, shrooms.
Yeah.
Shrooms? Oh, shrooms, so I can forget how to breathe. No, I'm drinking. Okay. So like this might be counterintuitive, but it might be just like the smartest decision ever. So I grabbed a vitamin water from inside, right?
Okay. Wait, you're just making fun of me because I don't always get alcohol?
No, and then I put a shot of tequila in it. Because I like the way vitamin water tastes, but then I was like some alky to help go sleep.
That's not too bad.
So just drink NyQuil, same shit.
Wait, it bleed to the top. It bleed.
He's not wrong. It's a little Z-Quil, bro. You sleep heavy.
Yeah, but I can't wake up because I work tomorrow.
Yeah, Z-Quil like kills you for the next day. Sadly,
you wake up and you're like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, like faces have a slumped, and it's like, what happened?
Yeah, literally. If I'm gonna take Z-Quil, I have to take it at like 5 p.m. so that I can go to sleep and wake up on time the next day. Because if I take it like right now, like 9:30, I won't wake up till midday tomorrow. And that'll look really bad. Especially because I'm on probation.
That bad.
You're on probation? What the fuck did you do? You just stabbed the bitch, didn't you? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, first day, bro. Walked in, stabbed motherfucker.
First day, just like the guy who had his old job, just stabbed him right then and there, committed double homicide, involuntary manslaughter, and then they were like, damn, you're on probation now.
Dude, just
like, okay, how long?
Have someone hand you a gun that's like a prop gun, but like it's actually live, and just fire it.
Oh my god! It wasn't. Look, I'm gonna say it wasn't his fault, but it was his fault. Because you take in consideration how many actors had like gun training, and like for movies and stuff, and they know gun safety. So why would he just point it at someone and go, "Aha, bang"?
Well, see, because they were doing cartoon. They forgot that it wasn't cartoon world. If he shoots someone, they bleed out, but then they get back up fine.
He thought the little like flag with that. I was gonna say bang on it.
little.
That's what he thought was gonna happen. I think.
No, because there's even a clip.
Actually banged.
There's even a clip of I think it's Will Smith when they're checking out like real firearms and like they have tags on them for sale, and some guy just picks it up and like waves it around to his face, and he blocks it, looks at it, clears the chamber, takes the clip, and then gives it to him. That right there is true gun discipline. That's gun discipline.
Yeah. Like you always assume it's loaded.
It's loaded, exactly.
Yeah.
But no.
You never pointed at anybody like that. Like
motherfuckers gun go bang.
We have a couple of like hunting rifles or whatever.
Yeah.
We have a hunting rifle, a regular shotgun, and a double barrel. That double barrel ain't for sport, but yeah. For sport.
You're listening, bro.
The double barrel for.
I put on my gun on a boat and they just died. Sorry.
So basically,
Twink,
I think Bert Kreischer. No, was it Bert or was it no? It was fucking. No, it was Kevin Hart said it.
There you go.
You could either get rabbit shot or buckshot.
No, it's actually as hard as Dave Chappelle.
Because
Oh man, we don't want to get canceled either.
me,
Relax.
me, we got buckshot, homie. 'Cause we shoot to kill.
Oh,
Oh,
always what?
you're
No,
shooting to kill tweakers. That's what you're doing.
yeah,
When you
honestly,
come in,
motherfucker, exactly.
that's it.
That's it. That I've
After
had
that,
around a gun, and no like real. I haven't gone to like gun class or anything, right?
you're right.
I
No,
know.
it's
You always treat it as loaded. You never point it at anybody. Like those are just like I
yeah,
feel like should be common sense things, Like
yeah. No,
discipline.
but people out here like waving around like if it's like a toy gun or a prop gun or like they don't or like it's the fact that thing that like triggers me, joke on joke. Um, is
I
when
get it.
they
I get it.
is when they put their finger right on the trigger as they're holding it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, homie,
That's one
don't
jump scare away from
don't do that. Exactly, because man, and that's another thing. It's called I think trigger discipline. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And it's where you always line your finger up, align the side of the barrel. You never actually put your finger in the hole or like on the trigger unless you're ready to shoot.
But Omar,
What's
it
up?
likes it when I stick my finger.
Yeah, okay, that's all great. But then like you sneeze, you like fart, and that's it. It's over.
Hey, maybe I like it bloody. I like it in the time of month.
You're banned from every like gun range ever.
Yeah. Or
You per-
you're on a
you
movie
permanently
set and you shoot somebody. I don't know.
you permanently get
Wild
stamped on your
concept.
record. Is stupid with guns. Don't give one.
Hey, I'm
Right,
trying to be smooth brain right now. It's putting effort to restrain the wrinkles.
right.
No, true.
you,
Sometimes
you
I
see him
fight
with
the
the
wrinkles
fucking
too.
rolling pin just like on his fucking head. Just... Hey, Omar, how about you? What are you drinking?
Botox that shit, Botox your bread, get the smooth brain.
Well, my dad had made burgers on the
Ooh.
grill, and I guess
Burgers,
my mom
burgers, burgers.
burgers, and my mom was saying they're from Costco, so I guess they grabbed the wagyu
Mm.
meat, I guess,
Okay, okay.
but she could have been lying. I don't know if she was joking or not, so I just took her word for it. Uh, but they were pretty good. They were really good, and so with it, I was looking in the fridge for something to drink. I didn't really want soda, and like I was like, nah, I want some alky because for tonight too. So I ended up
Yeah.
grabbing two Smirnoffs.
Ooh, okay, okay.
I got the regular
Nice.
I got the regular ice, right? The
Okay,
silver one.
okay. Oh, you got
And
iced.
oh and then I got it's like a when we had one of the parties or whatever, it's like a pink lemonade, I think it is.
Okay.
Hold on, let me look at it. Yeah, this is a pink lemonade.
Smirnoffs are nice because they're like smooth and they actually
Yeah.
have a lot more alcohol than you think.
Oh
They
yeah.
do. I drink. Well, actually, no. You know what? We had to drink to get drunk really fast. Soju.
Oh, butt chug. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, soju. Yeah, you said the ones your buddy brought.
yeah. Those actually,
soju.
two of those like actually fucked me up. But I also didn't eat that day. The thing is, I can
Oh,
chug like six
that'll do
Smirnoffs.
it to you.
It doesn't do me much.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
maybe not having food to begin with, maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, I did the same thing with six Smirnoffs. Didn't do shit. So I think soju a little bit, a little stronger.
Wait, that's
Korean thing.
the Korean alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like liquid Starburst plus vodka.
Wait, I was gonna say you also got to realize that our like alcohol ratio is different from theirs.
What do you mean?
So
Like
So
like
the
like
extra
there's
stuff
more
is
alcohol for them, or did Asians get more? Or did we get more?
I
we get
think
less
I think
than and they
I
get
think
more.
US is probably the bitchiest when it comes
State
to alcohol content.
Hey, so
or country,
exactly.
sorry.
But so like I should just buy soju if I want to get drunk. I think
Oh
I'm gonna do.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
because
hell
even
yeah.
to begin with, to drink soju, I think you take it in like little shots or like little like teacups, and you drink it like that within shots and slowly with like another person. You're not supposed to drink one whole thing by yourself, or at least like traditionally, I guess.
Yeah.
But the US is like 5 to 8%, and if you get like an IPA, it jumps to like help me out here, Sal.
10. A
Like
triple
10.
IPA, you're looking at like 12, 13 maybe.
Exactly. But over there,
They're not the
like
best.
a regular beer is like 10 right off the bat, maybe, or like more, or like
And
12.
that's why whenever you go to like a brewery or whatever and they sell you like those fucking stouts or the heavy stuff, They come in a
Careful.
fucking cup that's
Be
like
careful.
half the size, and they hand it to you, and their hand's kind of shaking. And you're like, could be me. You drink half of it, and you're like, oh shit.
You start feeling a little walkie slush.
Yeah, you start feeling a little woozy. Cause like I
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
going to like a brewery,
mhm.
and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this one. So they got they gave me the beer, and it was like a tall beer, and I was like, whatever, and it was pretty good. I drank it, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, about that one, and it was like something stout, and it like looked really good or sounded really good, right? It was like a chocolate one, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. Like that sounds really good, you know?
Yeah.
So I got it, and they bring it out, and it's in like a little baby cup, and I was like, the fuck?
I'm a man.
I'm a what? You gave me a little small cup. Where'd the rest of it? Where's the rest of this alcohol? I fucking like half of it in one swig, and I was like, oh god. I
Whoa.
was like, oh god, this isn't your
Yeah.
normal beer.
Yeah. Yeah, so it reminds me of
You
the
sure?
comedian Bert Kreischer, where I think he gets to go coffee, but he gets
Oh yeah, yeah.
what is it? Espresso, but it's from Cuba.
Mhm.
And they give him a little like shot glass and he goes, "What is
That's
this?
fluffy,
Give me
bro. That's
give me a
fluffy.
large."
Here we
Oh, is
go.
it's fluffy? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It was one of the fat dudes.
yeah. He went to a Cuban restaurant, and he
Yeah,
was
that's what it
like,
was. What
"Where's
is
the
this?
rest of it?" And the
I'm a
buddy
man.
came out with a big cup of
Espresso,
like
Cuban espresso.
espresso. He drinks the whole thing, and the
Boy
guy's
was
all,
wired.
"Coño." He's all, "Trae, llama a la ambulancia, el gordito se va a morir," because like
Yeah.
he literally down like 10 shots of espresso at one time or whatever.
Mhm.
Gonna have a heart attack right there.
Boy was wired after that. He was like bouncing off the walls, couldn't like keep track of everything. It's just different stuff how it is in countries. I mean, that's just how they
Yeah.
run stuff.
So who is the most alcoholic of like everyone?
Uh
I think Europe.
Germany,
Germany, yeah. I think
Germany
they're
area
just like their base level of alcohol is
is
a lot
higher,
higher than
way
ours.
higher. Like you got
'Cause
kids like our age drinking like triple quad IPAs or something.
and that's like a
And that's
regular
normal for
fucking
them.
Tuesday for them.
Yeah, it's normal for them.
Cool.
'Cause
So now I know my future country's Germany.
I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
I was
why not?
watching a comedian. He's a Mexican comedian, Franco Escamilla, and they did a tour through Europe, right?
Mhm.
And he said, I forget, he was in Europe-ish near Germany, I think, and they were like at a bar or whatever.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't really drink because, like, I know what happens when I drink a lot. He's like, but I know my limit. He's like, I normally, like 10, 11 beers, then it's time to go home, because you don't want to get too hammered because you black out, right?
of
He's
course.
like, we're there. He's like, and we're in this bar, and the people like were from the show. They wanted to buy us beers, so he's like, get a beer. He's like, I drank the first one. He's like, and I was fine. I started the second one. He's like, and everything started like kind of mushing together. He's like, and then once I finished the second one, he's like, I don't remember the rest of the night. He's like, I didn't know how I got home. He's like, I'm gonna be honest. He's like, all it took was two, and that but lights out. He's
Yeah.
like, because I wasn't respecting how. He's like, I didn't think it was that strong. He's then all of a sudden I got to the second one. He said I finished that one and it was lights out.
Well, yeah, because like
Fucking go
again,
night
most
night.
people are used to like, oh, I'll drink, Bud Lights or like the harder beers or like the IPAs, but it's nothing in comparison to when you like go out there and you're like a tourist and you visit.
Yeah,
Then, then you got to be really careful.
yeah.
'Cause they could be like, get you drunk and mug you.
Yeah, honestly, you fucking end up somewhere like, damn, where all my money go? Where's my
Exactly.
passport?
Exactly. What about you, Steven? What are
So
you drinking?
what are we talking? We're talking about our drinks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we leave off? Who's
Uh,
drinking what?
I'm drinking two Smirnoffs. I finished one while I was eating my burgers, and brought one more, so I could drink it right now.
Okay. I'm sorry, the smooth brain forgot.
No, you're good.
You good? You good?
And Sal's drinking the shit. What was it?
Vitamin water with vodka, or right?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah,
Sorry.
vitamin water with tequila.
Well, I've got air, so we're all getting fucked up tonight.
Delicious.
I don't know about you. I mean, like, I got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tell me when to stop, and then I'll stop.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, are we starting now? Wait.
I
Still
was gonna
pouring. You
say,
still pouring? Tell him stop.
oh, stop.
Fuck, okay, I'm gonna stop breathing then. No
Oh,
more air.
wait, no,
I'm good.
wait. Wait. Oh, because he was drinking air. Wait, no more. No.
Oh, I love drinking air.
Whoop, whoop. you imagine if we actually had to fucking think about breathing air? That'd be fucking terrible.
Fuck. Really
I
fuck.
mean,
What games are like that?
I mean,
Mm,
like strand type games. You always gotta worry
yeah,
about oxygen and
you always
stuff.
got to worry about oxygen.
Oh, what's it called? Hold on, I have it right here. The perfect one. It's called breathage. Breathage is a
Mhm.
good one.
Okay.
It's in space, and you gotta
Oh,
keep track
okay.
of like little like go back home basically, or like do little adventures, and you have to keep track
Oh,
of your oxygen.
there's another one
Mm.
that's like that. Like oxygen does not exist or some shit. Like,
Yeah,
oh
that's a more. I think that's a 2D game.
yeah, it's like Sims, but you're like things die and you have to make everything efficient.
Yeah.
I remember.
You ever played Factora?
Oh,
No,
Factorio?
but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
It's kind of the same thing. So you kind of have to
Okay.
start from square one,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
Huh. Um, I was gonna say, I'll I'll go first for the week if you guys want.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh yeah, we do love.
Uh,
Yeah, how was your week?
yeah.
You fuck this.
Uh,
All right. Anyways, like I was saying.
fuck you. It's felt like a long week to me, TBH. Like it's just been
Yeah.
a lot of stuff I felt going on. Like it was just busy. So let me see. Last week work was pretty decent. Nothing too crazy. I think I had training last week still. Yeah, I did. Thursday I was a little upset because I had training in Visalia, which is like from my house to the office it's like 30 minutes, but it's like 30 minutes east, and then Visalia is like 20 minutes north of me. So you can see where my
Mm,
conundrum is, right? It's like a triangle.
yeah.
So the meeting was supposed to run from 1 to 4:30. So then, 1 to 4:30, I leave the meeting at 4:30, I get to my house at 4:50, 10 minutes, right?
Mhm.
So like I lose 10 minutes of the workday. But it's fine, cuz it's like I'm not going to drive all the way to Porterville to just then drive back home cuz there's not enough time,
Right.
or this it's not worth it. It's just a waste of gas. And so I leave, a little early, and I leave Porterville a little early. I take a shorter lunch so that I can, leave a little earlier and get there time and everything. Plus, I feel like if I take a shorter lunch, it's okay if I leave or I get home like 10, 15 minutes early because then, like I didn't actually like steal time or quote unquote or whatever employers call it, right?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I have an hour lunch. I don't really need an hour lunch, so I was like, whatever. I'll take my 30-minute lunch, and then like, if I get home 20 minutes early, like, fuck it. And so I go and I get there, and the meeting starts at 1, and I'm like ready for a long meeting. I got my Red Bull right there, which I got like because I get to drive there. I stop at like the Human Bean and I get my Red Bull drink that I like.
Yes,
And so
sir.
I'm sitting there and I'm like ready for it, and like I'm logged into the program. Meeting lasts an hour. It was over at 2. And I was like, "You motherfuckers made me drive 40 minutes because, like I said, it's 20 minutes north of me, but I have to go 30 minutes east to get to my office. So it's like a 40-minute drive there." And I was like, so then I hop in my truck and I drive all the way back to the office because, like, I'm not just going to drive home. Like, I technically could work from home, but, like, I feel like that is going to look bad
Not
because,
yet.
like,
Not
I
yet.
know the rest of these guys are probably going back to the office and I don't want to look like that. Oh, that's the guy that just went home and worked from home kind of thing? Especially
You
because,
could.
like,
You
I
could
could,
too.
I could, but I was like,
But
"Nah, like, I
you're
don't
still
want."
the new guy kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
and I don't want that image of, like, "Oh, he just goes home," kinda thing? Because there's
Uh-huh.
some people in the office that do that, and I'm kinda like, "Yikes, homie, do you, like, not like to work or, like, you not do your job or what do you do here? Because like, you're not
Right.
here ever,
Nah,
and
I work from home,
it
man.
doesn't seem like the office is falling apart." And
What do
so
you think? I do everything from home.
And honestly, like some of them I get it, like some of them in the business office they can, but there's a lot of things you have to do at the office, especially like because I'm IT. So something breaks, a lot of times like I can't fix it from from my house. So I get to the office and I'm working and like it was a full
So you're
day.
just not like Sigma enough. You're not there yet.
Yeah, obviously I just got to teleport to the office, fix it, teleport back.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so then Friday was pretty chill. It was nice because we had a little like Halloween lunch. And so I helped decorate and stuff because, for whatever reason, I I got I'm pretty good friends with one of the ladies in the back, where the tech department is, and she's kind of in charge of Aries, and she was the one that was in charge of like setting up the potluck. So
Mhm.
she was like, "Oh, like, will you want to come help and stuff?" I was like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "Plus, she'll get like first dib on foods," and I was like, "I'm in."
Oh, hell yeah.
I get to grab the food before everybody else touches it. Oh hell yeah! So like I showed up, helped decorate, and then like we got our plates and we were like eating and we were just kind of like talking, having a good time and stuff. And then I dressed up as 3 Hole Punch Sal from The Office. 3 Hole Punch Jim. You can have me plain white at 3 Hole Punch. And surprisingly, quite a few people got that joke, and I was like, "Let's go," because it was low effort. It literally was 3 pieces of paper, and I just dressed up in my work clothes that I normally do.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of like, "I like your costume, good job." I had one lady take a picture of me and send it to her kids because they love The Office, and she was like in love with my costume, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much!" Like, oh my god,
So
took me all night, you know.
right? Oh, this is 2 weeks
This
in
is
the
2 weeks
works.
of preparations. I was thinking about this for a long time. I literally thought about it the night before, and I was like, "I can do that.
Office.
I can do that real quick. I can do that like easily."
Ha have card stock?
I
Alright.
have all of those things. Yeah, and so, and then the weekend or that night was Friday night, and last Friday was the last game of the season, which is always bell game, for my high school. And so the bell game is the crosstown rivalry between my high school and the other high school across town, and whichever team wins gets to keep the bell or take the bell back, and it's like a tradition thing, and it's really cool, and it's a pretty hype game. A lot of people go to it, and so I took Omar. We went to watch the game. It was a good ass game. It was back and forth for a
It
lot
was
of
really
it.
good.
It was nail biting, and then we just ran away with it near the end, and it was pretty lit. It was pretty cool. And so then after that, Saturday Saturday we had family come over, and it wasn't a lot. It was just my aunt and uncle and their daughter from up there near Davis, because they live in Vacaville. It was them three, and then my aunt, my uncle, and then or my uncle, his girlfriend, and her kid, one of her kids, were here, and so it was that, and then my family, like my immediate family. And so my mom made like hella tamales. She had finger food, and then my dad was like, "Hey, go get some buches, and I'll make some buches, and like I got a rack of ribs
Good.
here." And I was like, "For real?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let's go." So like he made that, and then we was like drinking a little bit, and then my dad was like, "Hey, how about you break out that bottle of whiskey?" And I was like, "Which one?" And he's like, "The one that you've had in the back, up like in the corner for like 2 years." And I was like, "Yikes, homie." I was like, "I don't know about that one." And he was like, "Come on." I was like, "Look, I already told you, if I drink that one, it's gonna be in one night. I'm gonna drink it and it's gonna be gone." I was like, "Cause it's got like bad sentimental memories to it." I was like, "So like if I drink it," I was like, "Cause I'm gonna drink it eventually." I go,
Yeah.
"I'm killing it in one night." And he was like, "All right, bet." And I looked at him, and it was already 10:30. I looked at him and I go, "When we start, we're not stopping till it's gone." He's like, "Easy." All right. Fucking came over here, grabbed it. I actually couldn't get out of the fucking box, dude, because I think because it sat there for so long,
Yeah.
the humidity warped the box and made it like tighter. And so I fucking had to like break the box to like get the fucking bottle out. It was like jammed in there. And then like we opened that bitch up. It was strong.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, like you smelled it, and I was like, ooh, I can smell. That shit cleared my sinuses real quick. Uh, and we killed it. I think we finished it around like 12:30 ish. It only took us like 2 hours
Hey.
because it was me, my dad, and my uncle.
Yeah.
And so I was throwing them. I was fucking going ham. They were drinking a little slow. I was fucking like
Nope,
one
nope,
after
nope.
another. And
Hey,
then I was
what the
like,
uncle say?
my uncle was like, "This shit kind of strong." He was babying his. He was like, "I don't know, man. This shit not Busan in." And my dad was like, "It's pretty good." And I was like, "I fucking love this shit. Let's go. Let's get this shit."
Let's
And
get this.
then
Let's get
I was like, "Bro, like I can still keep going." So then I came in here and I grabbed the half bottle of tequila that I had opened like 2 weeks ago when my friend came over. And I was like, I took it out there, and it was a good bottle of tequila. Like it was a really good bottle of tequila. And I was like, fuck it, like we're gonna be drinking top shelf shit all night. Finished that one because my dad was like, nah, bro, like nah, I'm good. And I was like, all right, I'll just keep drinking. And he looked at me and goes, fuck it. He pours his own, and I was like, that's what I thought. So I finished that one, and then I was like, I got another one. And both my
Yeah.
uncle and my dad were like, "Nah, go bed." And I was like, "Come on, it's barely 2 in the morning. Come on!" And they were like, "No, we're going to bed." I was like, "You motherfuckers!" So then I come inside and I was like, "Alright." I made myself another one. I drank that one and I don't think I finished all the way, and I left it like on my nightstand and I knocked out. Next morning I wake up at 7:30 in the morning because my body is like, "Oh, work? Wake up every morning on time?" And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
It's the weekend. Leave me alone." So then I got up at like 9-ish because I was just in my bed and I was like, "Bro, like I can't go back to sleep. I want to go back to sleep, but I can't because fuck this shit." And then I go inside, and as soon as I go inside, all I smell is menudo, and I was like, "Let's go."
Honky, honky, honk.
Oh. Yeah, and so I ate menudo, and I'm drinking my Pedialyte, and I'm chilling. Like I'm a little like dehydrated. I can tell like I needed like water,
Mhm.
but like I didn't have a headache. I wasn't groggy, nothing like that. I was just like, damn, I would have loved to just keep sleeping. I wanted to be lazy.
Mhm.
Uh, and then I see both my uncle and my dad like rubbing their head.
Oh
And both
no.
of them had a headache right in the back of their head in the same spot. And both of them
No.
were like, my dad was like asking my mom, like, fucking punch me last night while I was asleep. I was like, no. And he's like, bro, I feel like somebody beat my ass when I was asleep last night. My uncle was like, same, man. Something fucked me up. And I was like, y'all getting old. That's what happened. And both of them were like, it's
Yos.
that whiskey fucked us up. And I was like, probably, I don't know. But we did that. And then Sunday, it was just like chill. Didn't really do anything. Just like hung out at the house and stuff. And then this week has been fucking chaotic at work. Like normally, like because of my job, I don't have like everyday stuff. Like it's like, oh, every day you're supposed to do this, this, and this. Like I don't like, yeah, check my emails, but I don't have like set schedule like that or
Yeah.
set things to do. So it's literally just like whatever comes up, whatever projects we want to start. Well, like 4 projects landed on my desk on Monday all at the same time. And like they're all projects that I knew were gonna come eventually or like that I needed to do, but the fact that they all came at the same time was a little overwhelming. So, like one is I have to do those CEP forms?
Yeah.
I basically have to do all of the back end stuff where I take all the data from those forms, analyze it, and submit a report to the state about the students, about like the free and reduced and all that stuff so we can get our
Yeah.
funding. So I have to do all that, and then I have to get and so in like to do that, I have to fix all the rocket scan stuff, which is the program we use for the lady to scan all the forms in for one of our because there's like 3 methods of getting verification, and one of them is the rocket scan forms, which her program hasn't worked for like 5 months or whatever. So I've been working with them to fix that. So like today I had to fix that, and then after that, I had to go and like start working on the Zonar IDs, which are like these IDs for the buses, so like the students can like they walk up, they scan their ID, and it'll keep track of where the student is to like for safety, and then two make sure they're getting on the right bus so that it'll make a note or it'll like notify the bus driver, hey, the student shouldn't be on this bus route, or hey, the student should be, this is the student. It kind of keeps track of everybody. So that, in conjunction with the card printer, in conjunction with like all these other projects. So I was like, bro, I am a little stressed. And then after that, after, with all that and stuff, I've been kind of like chipping away at everything a little bit this whole week. But Tuesday, one of my coworkers approached me and he's a cool guy. He was like, "Hey, like, I'm in charge of basically watching over all of the events that happen at the auditorium here in Porterville. I was wondering if you would help me out. Like you would come, be like my stagehand in case I need somebody to help me with like different things like that." He's like, "Cause I trust you to like listen and like be able to handle this stuff and like basically I don't want to like ask somebody I don't know to come in and help me and them just like mess stuff up." And I was like, "Oh yeah." So I severely underestimated how long this thing was gonna be. It didn't start till 7. So like I got it at 5. So for like 2 hours, for like an hour, I ate something, hung out, played a little bit of Pikmin Bloom. I walked around for a bit to like get a little bit of steps in, and then get there at 6. concert doesn't end till like 8:45. So then I'm driving home, 30-minute drive. I got home like 9, almost 9:30, and I was like, "Bruh, I'm fucking tired." This was yesterday. So I like lay down. I got home, showered, lay down, knocked out immediately. And this morning I woke up like kind of late. Like I was like rushing to get ready this morning because I like slept through the first couple alarms, and then like I got up and like got to work today and like finished some other stuff. And then now I'm here. It's just been like I feel like there's been stuff every day, like all day long. It's like go 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 go. But yeah, how about you, Steven?
Sounds like you had hectic week with stuff.
Yeah.
Um, well, I think the funniest thing is that I was telling Omar earlier today, well, before
Uh-huh.
we started the pod.
Yeah.
I feel bad for a guy, little dumb, little dumb. I want to call him
Okay.
a child, but he's a year older than me, so I can't call him a child, but he's
Okay.
still dumb. So I did real estate investing, right?
Yeah.
So there's the three parts. There's the dude who, yo, I got like 20 Airbnbs and I don't have to work forever. There's that
Okay.
guy. Then there's, hey, I'm the dude. I just put like 200 grand on this home and I sold it for 500 grand because I'm a flipper. There's that dude.
Okay. Okay.
And there's a wholesaler. Those are the people that like they talk to the sellers and the buyers. They make the deals happen. They're the ones who
Okay.
are there negotiating everything. So like this guy, he's learning to be one. Which to be fair, I'm learning too. But
Yes.
apparently, when I talk to people, I sound like I've been doing it for 5 years. So,
Yeah.
so
Well,
that's
that's a good
cool.
thing. You want to be, you want to sound experienced, like literally fake until you make it, Like you want to sound like you know exactly what you're talking about, even when you have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I'll like partially agree to that. I don't want to lie to people, but I kind of like
No.
when I have no experiments, then yeah, like hey, I'm pretty new. But
Yeah.
if they just go for knowledge, I know way more than like the average schmo. So
Yeah.
we go for that. Anyways, this fucker is like, I helped him out with some stuff. Like, yo, I'm gonna send you some deals. So like, hey, I just got this property under contract. All right, let me look at the stuff. Be careful with your comps because what people do is they look at comparable homes and they look at the wrong homes to compare it to, and they charge
Uh,
extra for like they like offer too much for the home, offer more than what it's worth and what it could be sold for. You know.
yeah.
So this fucker is like saying, yeah, it's like at 67% of its extra repair value, which is how much the house can be sold for after it's all been done and taken care of. You know,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
how much basically retail price.
Yeah.
Uh, and he says it's 67% of that. I'm like, all right, bet that's a great like if that's true, holy crap, you found an awesome deal. We can get
Yeah.
that. So he sends his stuff to me. I go look it over. This bitch says he sent me the address. He also didn't. He never sent it in any of the things. I'm like, dude, oh my god. But
Now,
anyway,
first mistake, gonna
I,
fucking find it.
I look at his. Actually, dude, I was trying. I was trying to be big brain, and I just haven't found a good way to do this. So he sent me his comparables, three different
Uh-huh.
houses.
Uh-huh.
So that means I could triangulate the position of the home. I just, my God, Google Maps is bullshit and won't let me make a circle. I need three circles,
Can,
and it
can
won't
you
let
not actually do that in Google Maps? What the fuck?
it won't let me make three circles. Oh my god! So
Stupid.
basically, what I'm trying to do with that specifically, because I know how far each home is away from the main house, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna draw a circle with the radius of the distance from that home to the actual home, right? From the
Yeah.
three different comparables. And
Uh-huh.
if the point where all three circles intersect, that's where this house is.
Yes.
Google Maps won't let me fucking make a circle. It's bullshit. I will figure that out and find his damn home. Anyways, that's like a side issue. That's not even the main issue. So
Uh-huh.
I go look at the houses that he looked to compare,
Yeah.
and one, they're about 1,000 square feet bigger.
Oh.
So that's a problem.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
a substantial amount bigger than.
That's another problem. The other thing is, he didn't tell me exactly where he is. So the area where this home is really nice. It's right by the ocean. But the highest prices of these homes are oceanfront, and those are like 1 million plus homes. The
Yes.
lowest are just like 5 minutes away from those at $200,000. So
Oh.
it's incredibly important that you compare your home correctly, you know?
Yes. Yes.
So I have a feeling this house is worth like 250K and he offered 330 and I was like, "Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh no." This is my feeling. This is my intuition.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a problem. And the reason I don't know exactly, the fucker didn't send me the address.
Yeah, so you're like, I can't even fucking actually make a good, like, accurate analyzation of all the data here because I don't fucking have the house.
Yeah, so I think he's
Eos.
kinda stupid. So
Yeah.
as long as long as I get my the stoof vaccine, I should be fine.
The Doofenshmirtz vaccine?
The stoof
Stupid
vaccine.
Spirits Evil Incorporated.
So that's that. That was today.
Okay.
Um Fuck, so I got that. And then fucker last week cut me out of a deal, so I didn't make money on that. Sad. Um,
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
What's his
Wait,
name?
wait.
About fucking beat some ass, bro.
What's
uh,
his name? Where he live? Where's
Where's his
social?
name? Where he live? What's his social what's his social security number? You got that? We'll fuck him
But,
up right now.
bro, I'm about to fuck up his whole credit score right now.
Exactly.
um, well, don't know. I have his information. It's just not worth it because I didn't sign anything official. We are kind of like partnering together. Then once he got a buyer on his own, he's like, "Now fuck you."
That's shitty, bro. That's
Wow.
kind of fucked.
That is kind of fucked, but
Oh,
what
that's
the hell?
some like mafia type shit. Where, hey, bro,
That's some Two Face, bro. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, but what the fuck else am I gonna do? Like, oh well, that
fight him.
happened. Move on.
Hey, bro. All I'm saying is we can make people disappear.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Anyway,
Gotta,
so
Hey,
that fucking happened. So that was annoying. Life insurance has been slow. Well, also Grandpa's sick, so that's partly why I've been slow because I haven't been able to dial. Grandpa's in the hospital. Better now. He was like
okay.
comatose for like a week.
Oh shit.
okay, damn.
He was alcoholic, so cirrhosis, and then apparently that
Uh,
fucked up with his brain. So
yeah.
that
I've been
happened.
to.
It's been weird, like seeing family members I never see cry. So that's interesting. But he seems to be living, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So that's a thing. What else? Um, I went on a date. My other date is actually in Seattle, so that didn't happen.
Oh god.
So I was just talking with that girl. But I don't know. You know what? I'm remembering more and more now.
Huh?
Girls are full of shit.
Bro,
Nah.
bro. Oh my god. Those first dates, homie, are some of the fakest kind of experiences you're ever gonna have. Cause like I went on a first date and I was like, this went a little too well. Went on a second date, absolute fucking train wreck, and I was like, all right, there we go. Never going out with this.
That's
I'm
what it
never
was
going out with
missing.
this girl again. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. I'm never going out with this girl again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like because been a while since I've been trying, and I was just
Yeah.
remembering things from before, like, oh crap, girls do this. I remember this now. And the way I described it, because it's funny, because my two of my roommates are trying to get girls too, right? And one of them hasn't had much luck, and he's like, "Is it fun yet?"
Yeah, no, it's not.
See,
Wait,
when
y'all
you
having
find
fun?
a good girl, it's like the best thing. Omar knows this. Good girls are awesome, but oh god,
Except when they're naughty.
Jesus.
shut the fuck up, Omar.
All right. So did you go on a
So
date
yeah,
in Davis or did you go on a date down in LA?
in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles? Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, it's weird. But yeah, else anything else interesting? No, pretty much that's it. That's the main stuff: work, and then other work, and then bitches be crazy, and then family issue.
That's just norms.
That's
So
just
yeah, it's
normal.
just
It
life.
just be crazy. It's just that's just
That's
fucking
normal.
Tuesday for you.
So
So yeah,
you gotta weed out the crazy, and then you'll find your diamond in the rough. Trust.
Yeah.
no, I know. It's just you got to go through a lot of crazy, a lot of crazy. Like, dude, it's an ocean of crazy, and then when you're drowning at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, that's your fun part.
Yeah. Hey, bro. All I'm saying though is like a little crazy is okay. A little,
Yes,
like a smidge, like a
like
little bit.
No, yeah, I'm not saying go for like
The
no
way I
crazy. 'Cause if you go
described
no
to cheat
crazy,
the
you're
others.
looking at a Mormon almost.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Look, the way I described it to Hida and the others, every single girl you're gonna go out with is crazy. You're just gonna find one who's crazy in a way you like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts. Facts.
See,
Like
and like, if I mean,
women
once you're
are
like, oh, I'm crazy. I like to listen. I like looking all the post-it notes and then sending them off nowhere. That's a little crazy.
But if you're okay with that, it's really cute and
Hey,
cool. Maybe you're into that, you know? Like
that's
you're like,
her
fuck it.
quirk,
We'll
and
fucking
cool.
send post-it notes to everybody.
Exactly, that's her quirk. But then you got fucking
Like
Jenny
shit in
over
the
here.
bucket or whatever. Oh.
Yeah, so whatever. I just think of Jenny from
Oh, Fairly Odd Parents?
no Forrest Gump,
Oh, that one.
where she's like literally about to kill herself on the rail, and then that sick ass fucking riff comes in.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Fuck
And
yeah,
she's
dude.
like up on the
Yeah, it's
office building.
wait, are you talking about like
Freebird?
the no 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 the Fantasy Super Song?
No, it's the I think a song called Freebird.
I
It's
thought it was
like
Wayward Son.
no, it's Freebird. I'm pretty sure it's Freebird
Oh,
because literally what happens is it's the Freebird starts off really slow and like really like soft
that's
tempo,
right.
and then towards the end or like the middle, it switches up on you and it just plays like a mean ass riff and she goes
Yeah, because she's standing on the edge of like the rail. She's like gonna
yeah
jump off or whatever, and then
yeah
she
that
goes.
crazy. No, stay away from that.
All
Oh, it
right.
was actually look. I read script check today for work, and
Mhm.
one of the questions is like, so fuck. We one of the things we sell is cancer protection. So basically, if one day the docs tells you, hey, you got cancer. So I was trying to imagine Bugs Bunny saying that shit, but I couldn't pull it off. So
Oh
that's
my
that's
god.
a problem.
Jesus.
But basically,
So doc, you got cancer.
Yeah, right there.
if that ever happens, you got 150 grand there that just ready for that situation for help with those out of pocket costs. And the reason why we do that is because medical bills are the number one reason why bankruptcies cause the United States, especially with regards to cancer. Because bitch, you ain't working. What
Yeah.
are you
Well,
gonna do?
obviously.
Where's the money gonna come from? Like,
Yeah.
tell me.
My stream donators. I'm gonna Facebook Live and hope a bunch of people, my relatives, give me money for free.
Good job. I pray it works for you, brother. But anyway, so
Sound
that's
right works for you, brother.
I
It don't
pray it works
sound
for me.
too fruitful.
so that's what the benefit is, right? So
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and there's a script. So the script basically teaches you the framework of everything, the gist of how all the policies work. And one of the questions you ask, like to get them to understand, is like, "Yo, what do you think the number one reason for bankruptcy in the United States is?" And
Student loans.
so fucking these people are asking me that because I'm testing them on the script, and I was like, I laughed and I said, "Oh, women, fuck." And then like all the guys there are like, "Yeah, pretty much."
I'm going to jail.
Hey, I'm gonna do prison ministry from the inside, fucker. Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, I just got that. He said
Ah.
prison ministry from the inside. It took me a second to register all of that.
Eels.
Oh my god.
So fuck yeah, like one, women take all your money, and then like cancer. That's the sum up of all that. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck out there, boys.
Yep.
I know. Omar, how about you?
That will do it.
Omar, go week now, please.
My week. Let's see. When did we leave off?
Fucking cancer and women. That was where we left
No,
That
off.
was
no,
the
no,
last
no.
thing.
I'm just trying to think of like the
Oh, where we
days
left off from last week.
from last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, pretty much everything's still the same. Uh, been doing work. Doing the best I can for what I'm doing. Then we had like a meeting with two of my bosses, which I was thinking it was just gonna be one of my bosses because I got an email like last week saying, "Hey, there's a visitation we're doing. It's gonna be this day at this time." And I said, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I thought it was just gonna be a one-on-one. No, it was like a both my bosses, the principal, and the RTI teacher. And I
Oh
sat there
no.
and then I grabbed my notebook and everything, and, like my little pen. I sit down and I'm like, damn, this is where I get fired because she snitched.
Yeah, she's no, she sits on your fucking
like
sticker.
snitched, and then like she like made a bunch of stuff up, and then this is where I
Yeah,
get fired. Like this is it. This is like, hey, this is your resignation or whatever. Or like
yeah,
you're being terminated. I'm like, damn,
yeah.
like that. I was already thinking of the plan too. Like, oh, I'm breaking all his fucking stupid ass golf shit in his office, fucking throwing hella tantrum or whatever, and I'm fucking leaving or whatever.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
had to find out
Leaving with a bang, yeah.
exactly, and then come to my surprise, they're just talking about the meetings that are coming up, and I'm like, oh, that's easy. Yeah, okay, whatever. And we just start talking about members, and then what could I be doing to better myself again. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, you're talking the same smack, and it's not getting you anywhere because now I have both my bosses here, and they're backing me up hella because the principal was saying, "Hey, I want Omar to run the show," and as soon as like he said that, one of my bosses got triggered and was
Oh.
like, who was like, "Actually, we don't want Omar to run the show because he's a clerk. He shouldn't have to. He should just have to set up and blah blah." And the thing was when she was saying, uh, Omar actually doesn't even have to be there. I was like,
Oh, oh,
fuck
oh,
yeah.
shit.
I was like, fuck yeah. And
Oh, no.
my other boss was like, "Yeah, Omar actually doesn't have to be there if not wanted by the principal." And then the principal was like, "No, I think Omar needs to be there because translation and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Damn, this fucking close."
Bro, you should hit him with Spanish
Ah,
too, fucker.
I know he does, but and he's always like, "Oh, my name's Elmer for translator because the RTI teacher, I can always be looking at her to translate, and then you. So I think it's better if Omar just, goes to it, sees how the meetings run, see why he's doing the things he's doing." And he made like this big old spiel about how it's important that I be there, so I understand the reason I'm doing the things I do is for that, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And I was just kind of like, man, this fucking close. It was said out loud too.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're like, I coulda
And
got out scot-free.
yeah. And then no, they're like, Omar has to be there. And I'm like, God damn it. So then, but at the end of that, he was like, okay, that's my two bosses were like, okay, that's fine. But, you know, still, Omar shouldn't run the thing. He's just there to set it up and give you the resources like
Mhm.
binders, computers, give agendas. That's it. Omar should not be up there talking. And I was
Yeah.
like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because literally last like a couple pods ago, he was like, "You did this wrong. You weren't leading. You blah blah blah." And whatever. And like I'll take full responsibility because yeah, some of it was my fault. The other
Yeah.
parts though, where I was still confused about was why should I run it or why should I lead it? I thought it was his like job,
Yeah.
whatever. And so when fast forward to like now when we had the meeting, I was like, "Ooh, I fucking told you, bro." And he was just kind of like in a way, almost too, because when they were talking about me not being there, he was in a way trying to like say like I couldn't translate or like I can't speak Spanish. And I'm like, whoa, hold on there, buddy.
Yeah.
I can speak Spanish.
Yeah.
It's just the terminology and the terms you guys use. It's what gets me tongue tied
Yeah.
because then I have to stop, think about it. And if I can't say the word or I can't think of the word, I have to think of another word that substitute it because there's a lot of words in
Yeah.
Spanish that do that.
Yeah.
And then I turned it on him and said, "Look, well, you've been at these meetings multiple times, so you already know what to say and how to say things. And because
Facts.
you've already done it." You know what he hits me with?
What?
He hits me with the, "Oh, but I don't remember all my meetings and I don't remember like half the things I say and blah blah." And I'm like, "You're such a fucking liar, dude.
So you're
Like,
stupid.
how dare you say this to me in front of my face,
Yeah.
in front of my two bosses?" Like,
Yeah.
and then one of my other bosses, uh, like A or B, we'll just call him like A, whatever, was like, Omar, like he has a point. Like Omar has a point because of some of the new clerks when they're coming in or when they're doing um parent conferences, a lot of them don't know the terms of like how to say things, and it's not their
Yeah.
fault. They can still speak Spanish, but it's just you know that criteria of words might be a little hard to just pick up right off the bat, which
Yeah.
is what it was. So
Like, there's certain words you're not just gonna be like, "Oh, I know how to say that in
I know how to
Spanish."
say that word, or like I don't know, like the parent budget, uh, emergency school plan, school shooter. I'm like,
Wait, who the fuck's the school shooter? Is that the noises they make? How we find them?
Exactly.
Fuck,
I don't know, dude. But
you just
it,
taught me shit. I'm impressed.
so basically, I wrote down all my little notes, and then I told them, "Cool, thank you." Then the meeting was like adjourned, and then one of my other bosses left, and one stayed with me, and she was just
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, I want to make sure everything you're cool over here, and like you have any like questions." And then yeah, we cleared some stuff up, got it done. Basically, the meeting was just like a recap almost, not of like pointing fingers at me, because I also came right back at him with I like we shouldn't be in violation because the marquees changed. Also, because I told you guys that the days changed to the 30th, right? And I had to retell the parents.
Yes.
So I let the marquee lady know, hey, change the date because it's on the 30th, not the 17th. She goes, oh yeah, no problem. And then I think one day I came in and I didn't see it was changed, and I'm like, she said she was gonna do it, but it hasn't. I don't want to be a dick, but like I gotta remind her again because if not,
Yeah.
it's my ass. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I don't know if you forgot, but and then she's like, oh no, 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 don't worry about it. I still have it right here on a sticky. It's just that I got busy and I'll probably do it by the end of the week. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. I just, I don't want to forget or like any because I'll get in trouble. And she's like, no, no, no problem. Then literally, I think one of the days she came out my cubicle and was like, hey, I changed the marquee, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So I came at him with, I changed the marquee. I'm letting parents know. I'm gonna email all the teachers like literally 4 days or 5 days before the whole meeting starts because then he tried to defend the teachers by going, oh, they have a lot of stuff to do, and it gets lost or blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm like,
Bullshit.
I,
Bullshit.
I can't sit here and you talk this much shit, bro. Like it
Fucking
hurts,
teachers are some bro. Oh my god. The fact that
dude.
people read their emails, trash them, and then go,
Yeah,
I never got that.
I
I
never
never
got
got
it.
that email.
I never got that email. Or the fact that you were supposed to be there at the first meeting and then hit the principal with, I didn't know I was supposed to go. I didn't know it was on the whole thing, or I didn't know it was on the roster to go. I was like, damn.
Uh,
So
Teacher just
you really don't check your emails.
hey, know what you should tell them next time?
What's up?
No wonder they don't give you a raise every 5 years.
Oh my god.
Honestly, bro. Like, Jesus, man. Uh oh, and
Oh,
also
what are you gonna do about it, huh? Are you gonna sit outside doing nothing? Oh, so good for you. So good for you.
honestly.
Poor little Timmy, he's just gonna be dumb and broke forever, huh?
Yeah,
Wow. I
yeah.
see how it is.
With the disrespect of just like the whole I didn't get it or like the act oblivious. And I'm like, you got it, and I know
I
you
know
did.
you fucking got it.
I know you
Yeah.
fucking got it. And another thing too, I finally got my contract
Oh yeah.
after
2 months?
uh 2 months, 2.5 or 3, close. I
What?
finally got my contract. It came in my email saying, hey, this is your contract, open it, and then digital sign it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I looked at it
Like
and I finally saw what my pay was, and it's 16.97.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, that's pretty good. I mean, it's literally almost what I was making for I think like Home Depot. I think I'm just getting like 97 cents more because I think over there I got a flat like 15 or 16. I can't remember. But I was like, let's go. So then I digitally signed it, did everything. And then like speaking of emails, bro, we had a meeting that was like at 9 a.m. or whatever. I joined the Zoom call, whatever. I like not I was on my phone. I didn't go to the office. I'm like, why am I gonna go to the office? I can just do it on my phone. And I'll just timesheet it later because they're saying that we had to be there, but if you can't, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I can go. So I was on my phone, joined it, and I said, what's up? Literally, the meeting was talking about how you should open your emails and read it.
Oh my
Because
god.
she was saying some of you clerks out here, I'm not naming names, but some of you are not opening your emails when you get them. Like she's like, the first thing you should do when you go home, when you go into your work is sit down the computer, open your emails, and read what's there or the new ones. Because then my bosses who was hosting it was saying she had a story about a clerk who had 300 unread emails.
Oh god.
That's what I'm like, homie.
How do you have 300
How do,
unread emails?
how do you just go to work, go, yeah, I did everything, I'm fine, and then not check your email? Or like that's like the biggest thing that we do. It baffled me, and I'm like, wait, hold on. This meeting's about checking our emails because people don't check their emails. What the hell? I'm like, that's literally the first thing I always do as soon as I got there. Like even like day one, sat
Yeah.
down, checked my emails. Oh, I got an
No
email
emails
from
there. No emails, but you still checked it.
yeah, no, but like no, because it'll be like some training, or they'll be like, hey, go to this meeting, or like like introduce yourself to the uh, IT director and stuff like that. So I did those, but like still, it's like I didn't see the connection of how you just do not check it or whatever. It's like what the heck.
Yeah.
Uh, but literally, school has just been the same. Nothing too exciting. I did enjoy my 3-day weekend though. Ew.
Fuck you.
That's good.
Uh, so Sal works 280 days of the year, right?
260.
260, sorry.
So
I
you
work
100 days off. Good for you.
180
The
days of the
weekends,
year.
homie.
It's just-
It's
I work
52 weeks in a
180.
year. Double that?
Okay, 1, 2.
Sorry,
That's
no.
like
I
3.
work 248 days. I get 14
Oh,
days off a year. Federal
okay.
holidays.
There you go. So I only work 180, but then again, I'm also part-time. So I get all the holidays, I get all the vacations and all the little dumb holidays where they're like, "Yeah, we school's off. You don't have to go." And I'm like, "Sick." So literally, since Halloween was on Sunday, Monday, they just the school was like, "We'll just have that day off. Who cares?" Because they didn't want a lot of kids that next day to be absent because again, that's how school gets money. So they were just like, "We'll give them this one for the day after Halloween," because then they didn't want to get a bunch of calls saying, "My son's tummy hurts, too much candy, can't go, blah blah," spiel.
Yeah. Well, because
So
a lot of schools have a couple like floating days where
yeah,
like they
they can
vote on a
substitute them in.
calendar and they go like, okay, this year we're gonna have these 3 days off on these 3 days because we have to meet the amount of days or whatever.
Hmm. And they can substitute them out and like use them or not use them. It just depends on on the school on whether or
Yeah.
not they want to use them or swap them out.
Yeah.
Because now, because we took that Monday, we don't go on I think Christmas vacation one day after the high schoolers, because the high
Yeah.
schoolers, they didn't care. High
Yeah.
schoolers went anyways on Monday. So now because of that, when Christmas comes vacation, they get to leave a day early while we had to stay a day later because we used that day. So it's like a give or take. I like it. It was cool. I enjoyed my 3-day weekend. It was honestly lit. Saturday had the whole Halloween party, so that was really cool too. Did a lot of drinking there. Had a good old time. Me and my girlfriend dressed up as Dead Rising 3 characters. So I did Nick, the main antagonist, and then she did the like emo. I always forget her name. This like emo chick that she helps you around the map and stuff, and she kind of goes like, "Hey, do this," or like, "Hey, do that," and she helps you out. She's the daughter from the second game, so it was like really cool. So we did that, and we were just kind of like rocking out the party. It was hella cool. Costumes were on fleek, so it was really fun. Had a
Did
good time
everybody
though.
dress up?
Yeah, everyone dressed up.
Oh,
Everybody that
nice.
went, all the kids too. So it was really cool.
No, literally nobody dressed up in my house. It
No.
was, I mean, like I didn't dress up either.
Yeah, but you were just like, it's my house.
Yeah, it's my house. But like literally it was my two sisters and then my cousin. That was
Eos. So yeah,
No
it was
one
really
knocks
cool.
on our house for Halloween because they know we don't give out anything.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I put no solicitors. Trespassers will be shot, and that usually gets them.
Yeah, dude. Okay, when I did
I'm just saying.
solar, those were the signs that fucked me up. Like I would like go over to the house and see no solicitors and all trespassers will be shot, and I was like,
Uh-huh. That's your
no.
one warning right there. That's the sign. That's the warning.
Steven's like, I'm good, man.
I like
I'm good.
life.
Yeah, so I'll just go on to the next house.
I choose life. Uh,
Yeah, fuck that. It's a good sign.
oh,
But if
but
you fucker don't actually have a gun, then fuck you.
it's Joko.
It's a joke.
Oh, but there's like two things that happened like since last pod that
Oh,
literally had given me like I don't know how to explain this. It made my heart feel weird.
okay.
So as I was on duty, well, watching the kids playing stuff, whatever, um, just watching them, make sure no one gets hurt. These two random girls come up to me,
Okay.
and I've seen them around a little bit every now and then because, like, I'm on duty, and they go, "Hi, Mister," and they're trying to guess like the last name, and I'm like, "Mr. Aguayo," or like "Mr. A," it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
A, if you can't say it, it's fine. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Aguayo," and they tried it, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then they're like, "We hope you have a nice Halloween," and I was like, "Stop that! Stop! Stop it!
They got you
Don't
all sentimental.
nah, no, don't I don't give a fuck about these kids.
You dirty liar. You
I don't
dirty
give a
fucking
fuck."
liar.
And so then I just told them, "Thank you," and I told them, "Be careful. Only go to houses that you know. Don't go any strangers,
Yeah.
and you guys be careful this Halloween." And then they're like, "Okay, we will," and then they like ran off. Second time, I was on duty again,
Okay.
and it's one of the kids that I read with, or that she reads to me. The program.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
I know her because her face looked familiar, obviously, and she
yeah.
got my name on the bat. She's like, "Hi, Mr. Well," or like, "Hi, Mr. A," and I'm like, "What's up?" And I thought she was gonna like tattle on me because that's what usually what people do. They go to me and they're like, "He did this," and I'm like, "All right, that's cool. I don't care. Go away." Or I'll hit him with the, "Oh, did he? Okay, I'll talk to him," and I never do. Or I'll do the, "Oh yeah," and then I walk away. So she came up to me and she was like, "Hi," and I'm like, "What's up?" And she was like, um, she had like a little like grass twig almost with like
Okay.
a little three leaf clover tied to it. And
Okay.
she goes, "I wanted to give you this," and I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Give me your arm," and I'm like, "Huh?"
Oh.
And I and then I pulled out, like, my left arm, I'm like, "No, this one has my watch on it," and she goes, "No, the other one." And I'm like, and I pulled out this one, and she ties it around my arm or my wrist,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and she goes, "That's for you. It'll give you good luck." And I'm like, "Stop it. Get the fuck away from me. What are you doing?"
Shit.
So, I left it on because I didn't wanna be mean,
Yeah.
and, when I got to my desk, I, like, took it off, and I'm like, "Man, fuck that gay shit, man. Motherfucking I'm hard. I don't give a fuck about these kids."
Yeah.
And then literally, I clocked out and I had grabbed it and would put it in my car. And then I left it there. And then I was showing my car, so I had to go to the tutoring thing. And then, like, unconsciously, I just kind of grabbed it because it was with my mask. And then I went to the tutoring thing, and then like we're starting the first group, and then we're all like getting everybody logged in. And then she looks at me and she calls me over. I'm like, "What's up?" And she goes, "You're not wearing your like necklace." It's like, "Do you not like it?" And I was like, "No, no, no, no." And then like I quickly like I could pocket like I know I have it, like just pretend. And then like I was in my back pocket. I pulled it out. I'm like, "See, it's right here." And then I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's right here." And then I'm like, "I didn't lose it. Like I'm gonna keep it." And then she was like, "Oh, okay." And she was like, "Well, you need to wear it." And I'm like, "I can't because my hands are too big because I can't tie it." Then she goes, "I'll do it." And then she retied it on my wrist, and I had to leave it on.
Oh
And
my god.
I was like, "Stop it! Get the fuck away from me!"
Omar, this is a
So
child. This is not like one of the teachers, right? That's like,
No,
I
it's
I
the
didn't.
kid.
Yeah, these are little first and second graders. I think the two chicks who told me Happy Halloween. I think those were I think third graders. But I know the one in reading is like a first or second grader for sure. But I don't know. It's making me feel
That's it.
weird.
That's
And
it, bro.
I don't like
That's
it.
you're hooked. You're
It's
I'm
making me
telling
feel
you,
weird.
working at the schools, and when the kids tell you thank you, it hit different, homie.
No, it don't. I don't give a fuck about
Yes,
none of them
that's what
kids.
you say. You say, but then fucking like, oh my god, dude! Like when I would go to Sausalito, the old school, I used because
Yeah.
when I was at the tech, my old job, I
Uh-huh.
used to go to the school and I'd walk up, and students, oh, Sal's here, oh, Sal's here, oh, how are you doing, Sal? How's your weekend? Like, are you gonna fix your computers? Da, da, da. Bro, I would get filled up with all this pride, dude. It made my week. Like, my entire week was made because of how much these kids love me. And then when I left for college a couple years ago, they had, they, did, like, a thing well, I got a card from the teachers, but they did, like, a thing where, like, they put my name and all the students signed it.
Yeah.
And I dead ass wanted to cry, dude. I was like, "Dang, why you guys gotta do this to me?"
Nah, nah, nah. Me, I don't care.
Hey, bro, you say that. You say that right now.
I'll I'm hard. I don't like any of them kids. They're all annoying. They ain't nothing to me, man. But like those two encounters, I don't know. I'm trying to push them down, but like it make me feel weird. Anyways, uh job's been the same, pushing out Chromebooks, whatever.
Okay.
Literally can't waiting for the weekend so I could like drink and party again. Cause that's literally what my weeks have been about is like the weekend is where I get to like sleep in, hang loose, and just relax. Which is nice.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. And especially like since I didn't work this Monday, this week feels really long for some reason. Like I know you said your week
Uh,
feels long because you went Monday, but I don't know. For me, it feels like the
I
same
feel like
length.
this week just in general has been like just busy, more busier than normal. Maybe
Yeah,
since the beginning of the month, maybe.
maybe I don't know. It's just like I was like, damn, like yo, when this shit over, bro. I'm trying to drink on Friday.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I literally was like, oh, tomorrow's Thursday. That's just pre-Friday.
That's pre
That's just
Friday.
baby Friday.
That's Friday's less cooler cousin.
Yeah,
But it's still cool because he's like, hey, whatever.
yeah, he's right there.
Uh, oh, and then I literally had to cover a lunch duty one time because so I'm usually in my own zone when I'm in my cubicle. Like I don't care. Like you can walk past me on my phone, I don't care. If it's a principal, then yeah,
Yeah,
I care. But
yeah.
like I'm in my own zone. Then the chick who's across from me, I start hearing tears.
Oh,
And it's like crying, like
oh.
whimpering. And I'm
I'm
trying to
like,
sit
what the
there.
fuck going on?
I was about to be like, "Hey, can you shut the fuck up, or can you cry like a little quieter, please? Because I'm trying to vibe over here." No, not actually, but like I was a little concerned because I'm like, I don't know if we're at that like friend stage yet where I could come over and be like, "What's up?" or like try to comfort her, because I
Yeah,
don't want to come off as weird.
yeah,
And so one of the old clerk comes by, tries to say hi to me, and then she notices her, goes to her immediately, and then like the walls, like it's only like one wall that's blocking us, so I hear what they're talking about, and I guess she's having like home stuff problems, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. And then she was the librarian was like, hey, if you need to go home, just go home. Like you don't have to be here. Like you can just take a day. Like that's what you have
yeah,
them there for.
yeah,
And then she was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I should just even go home or blah blah. Blah. And then I was just kind of like sitting there like trying not to like be nosy and like just fucking do my own work.
yeah,
But like I didn't want to be mean either. So then literally when she leaves, she like gives him a hug, whatever. She blows her nose, and then she goes, Omar. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then, like, I get out of my chair and I go around the corner of like where the wall is. And I'm like, what's up? And I peek my head out and I can see her face, bro, red, like tears and everything. And she's like, could you do me a favor and cover my duty? That way, I could go home today. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, dude, go for it. Like, I'll cover it. Just tell me
yeah,
what time and where. And she was like, okay, it's cafeteria at 12:45. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, no problem. Write it on sticky and I do it. And she goes, okay, thank you. And then literally like 10 minutes later, she tells the principal and I guess he okays it. And then she just goes home. So
yeah,
then, but I was like, damn, like my heart goes out for her because like, we all got shit going on. But like you have
yeah.
to realize if you need a day or you need to just like take a drive or something, take it, bro.
Facts, bro.
Like
Big
just
facts.
just do it. Do what you need to do. Not to the extreme, but at the same
Yeah,
time
don't
in a
take
healthy
a
way.
million days off. But
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like they'll be like, "Oh, my damn dog died. I gotta take a whole 2 weeks." Like, what the hell?
Dude,
Yeah,
this is traumatizing, bro.
Hey, like, I get it. Like
Fuck
I've
that.
lost I've lost, pets and like family members, but it's never like using that as an excuse to get out of work either, because then that's just
yeah,
not right. So,
yeah.
It's not
uh,
walking slush? Damn.
nah, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
Other than that, like I said, we've been pretty much the same. Just been really long. Just can't wait for this Friday to come in so I can start, drinking a little bit more than I already am, I guess. Not the repercussion of like, oh, I gotta go to work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, damn, I gotta get up tomorrow and be
Yo,
responsible or
and it
some
was
shit.
weird. Hey, did you get a call like around 7 to like 6 a.m. about the fog?
I got a text message. I'm signed up for
Bro,
text.
they called me. The school straight up called me, emailed me, and texted me.
Damn, bro, they were gonna hit him with everything.
Bro, cause like I was literally like chilling in bed, sleeping, like slumped. And then I hear like my phone buzz, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, who's calling me right now? Like, and I see the 7200 number? And I'm like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
school." So I'm like, "Oh, crap." So I, like, clear my throat hella like, "Hello?" And then it's like, "This is a message for, da, 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 from the school to let you know that we're on foggy schedule." I'm like, "Man, fuck outta here, bro." Hang up
That's
and,
when you
like,
woke me up, you bitch ass
honestly, bro,
motherfucker.
hung up and it's like threw it under my pillow and then went back to sleep. Before I knew it, it was already like 8 o'clock or like 8:30 where my alarm triggers, and I'm like, "No, let me go back, please." And so then I just got up and I said, "Fuck it." And it wasn't even that bad this morning. I don't know. Maybe it's because like I went in a little
Oh, that's
later,
bad.
but was it bad in the morning?
It was fucking bad.
Damn. I know. I think it said you couldn't see 60 feet, or is it 600? I might have missed the zero.
60. I think it was about 60
60
feet.
feet. You can see 60 feet in front of you. Damn.
Yeah. So me driving all the way to fucking Porterville in the back roads
Oh
at
yeah.
7.
Oh,
It
good
was
luck.
it wasn't I mean, it wasn't too bad, but it was
It was
you
spooky.
know, it was pretty spooky, but
It was
I
spooky.
I get the text message because for whatever reason I'm signed up as like for my sister that's in high school.
Mhm.
I get all of her stuff like as if I'm her fucking guardian. And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I put you down for like the alternate or like the emergency contact."
Yeah.
I go, "Well, these don't seem like emergencies to me. Why am I
Honestly,
getting a
yeah, that's
million
what I'm
fucking
saying.
emails a day? I don't care
Oh,
about her 5th period math class."
the all buses are on 2-hour delays. I'm like, I don't care.
Like, she doesn't ride the bus. Fuck you.
Save at the bus. Jesus. Uh, other than that, yeah, it's pretty much been my week. And then
Alright.
hopefully, also, I guess parent conferences are coming up soon, and they asked me if I wanted to translate. I said,
Ooh.
fuck no.
Yeah, no.
Is it extra
They're like,
pay?
what happened?
Is it extra pay?
Well, they timesheet you, yeah, but it's not extra on top of what they would pay me normally.
That's
But
lame.
He's not gonna get overtime, he's just gonna get
I'm not getting overtime, but I'm gonna get regular timed. But even then, it might be like 2 hours, maybe three, if I want to push it for like be there all day with the conferences. But I really, really don't want to deal with that. Only because like if it's like a bad kid, then like
you gotta
I don't want.
tell
I
the
gotta
ye
I gotta explain it in Spanish, and I know if I do, the mom's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm being your ass as soon as we hang up this call, or as soon as we go home, I'm being your ass." And me as a kid, the parent conferences always gave me anxiety because like they'd always be like, "Oh, Omar, no, he talks, doesn't do his work," and it's true. But like, you ain't got to snitch like that, bro. Like, damn. Like, I know I'm
Double
like reading.
homicide.
I know I'm reading like double below underneath the reading guidelines, but like, hey, you don't got to tell my mom and dad, all right? Like, relax. You gotta tell them
Dang,
like I shit in the class either. Like, come on.
you're like, "I know I'm stupid, but you don't gotta tell everybody." The fuck?
Exactly. And so when they told me, "Hey, do you want to sign up for the parent conferences?" I was just kind of like, "No." They're like, "But you speak Spanish though, right?" I'm like, "Yes." But no, is you
Yeah,
like I'm like, wait, are you asking me or telling me? She's like, we're asking you, and I'm like, okay, then no, I don't want to. I got better stuff to do with my time.
well, because you don't wanna be the bearer of bad news. You don't wanna be like
No, man.
you don't wanna be that guy where you tell the parents, "Oh, your kid's stupid." Like,
Yeah, that,
Tutorito?
and also I don't want to have to stay after school with like one of the teachers, whatever, and like, yeah, I could get extra pay for it, and like depending on the hours I could get from it. I just don't see it, you know, good outweighing the
really
bad,
being a
basically.
benefit, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I hit him with the nah, I'm cool, and it worked out in my favor anyways, because literally the principal comes by and goes, "Hey, Omar, would you want to stay like 30 minutes after you're supposed to go home to make sure the kids go home?" And I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah, I can do that. It's easy because
Yeah.
it's just literally because we're not going to be on early dismissal, so I
Oh,
just got to
yeah.
sit there by the gate and make sure no kid gets kidnapped."
Yeah.
Now, all I'm saying is, if he gets out of my peripheral, that's not my fault. If they're
If it's
staying
not
around,
where I'm currently looking.
if I'm looking and I'm calling the names and your kid just be's dumb and goes, "I think that's my mom," and then runs, I'm not gonna catch you. I'm not gonna go after you. I'm like, "Hey, man, well, hopefully that's your mom." That's all I'm saying.
Hey, he's got the Home Depot mentality.
And that's all I'm saying. So he
I'm
was
not
like,
chasing nobody.
sad. He was just like, "Do you want to stay 30 minutes for like 5 days?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's do it." And he's like, "All right, cool. I'll like timesheet you and everything." And other than that, that's pretty much it. Now, like
There you
now I'm
go.
completely done. Now I'm thinking of about yeah. So
Cool.
with that, I think it would be like perfect time. Tie right into the news.
I
Yeah.
know, like the worst thing in the world happened, guys. The
Okay.
fucking Braves won.
The
What
What do you
who?
the
mean? Fuck the
Wait,
Astros, homie.
No, it's
wait.
better than the Astros, but the Dodgers.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. He skipped to the third one.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good. You're good. That
I was,
actually
I
was
was
probably
like,
the way. It probably that should have been first because this happened during the week. So basically, the World Series happened this past week, and
oh, for baseball.
yes,
Yeah.
and so the Astros have been pretty hated for a minute and a half
Okay.
because there was the big cheating scandal that happened. Was it last year or 2 years ago, Steven?
It was
Yes.
fuck. It was last year was Dodgers Rays. Year before that was Dodgers Red Sox. No, Nationals Astros, and Nationals won.
Oh,
Year before that was
Astros,
Yes,
Dodgers
Pickers
Red
fans.
Sox.
2 years.
Year before
2
that
years
was
ago.
Dodgers Astros. So it was 4 years ago.
Oh, Astros,
4 years
Pickers
ago.
fans.
Yeah. So basically, there's this big scandal where basically they're supposedly cheating. They have some pretty
Cheating baseball.
good evidence. So like the pitches, like
Okay,
if you know what pitch is coming, you have a better chance of hitting it, right?
of course.
So like if you're deciphering the signals between the pitcher and the catcher, and then telling your batter what's coming, he's like, oh, it's gonna be a fastball straight down the middle. I don't have to chase it or anything. I just gotta smack the fuck out of it, you know?
Yeah,
If they're throwing you a fucking splitter that's gonna like just dive right before it gets to the plate, you're gonna miss it every time. You just don't fucking swing on it because you're gonna get
yeah,
a ball. So like if you know that like, all right, this ball is not gonna be a strike no matter what, you just don't swing on it. If you know it's going straight down the middle, all right, we cracked this motherfucker out of the park, you know?
yeah.
And so the first one was basically this thing about trash cans where like they were literally using trash cans and like banging on a trash can, giving the signals about what pitch was coming. And you can hear it in a lot of games. Like they went back and like reviewed the footage and you can fucking hear it.
I was gonna say, how the hell do you hear a fucking trash can without the whole crowd and everything?
Because
Like
so when you're
they
on the
magnified it.
field, you can actually hear the dugouts more than you can the fucking crowd. A whole crowd is like background noise, and in the background noise you hear, and you're like, "Oh shit, it's a curveball." I'm not swinging.
Yeah, literally. Like and
Damn.
it's fucking like telltale, bro. Like you can like you sit there and you're like, okay, they hit the trash can twice, and I saw a video where the guy literally like gave you like the cheat sheet, and he was like, all right, listen to the hits. This is for a curveball. This is for fastball. This is for a splitter. And I heard the three hits. I go, that's gonna be a curveball. It was a curveball, and I was like, oh my god, I
Oh,
literally have the fucking cheat sheet here. Like I know exactly what's coming. I could fucking play baseball
right.
if I knew what the
Yeah,
fucking pitch was, you know.
that's hella
And
advantage.
yeah, and so then like another one they were talking about was so Jose Altuve is like a really good baseball player, right? That plays for the Astros. They were saying that he had like a buzzer on his chest that would
What?
buzz because once they kind of got in trouble for it, like they found alternative methods or whatever, right?
Of course,
So they
when you're in
found
high school and you find a way to cheat, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And so it was like a buzzer. So basically what happened is it would buzz his chest like just like banging on the trash can.
Right. It would go.
And because what happened was at the end of I forget which game it was. He scored the game-winning, like out of the home run, right?
Yeah, the
And
home run. Bases
I
were like
forget
semi-loaded.
loaded or something, some shit like that. He's
Yeah,
running towards the plate, and he immediately grabs his shirt and goes, "Don't pull my shirt off! Don't pull my shirt off!" When like
they
not
just
too
won.
long ago, yeah, not too long ago, they did. They ripped his shirt off, and he wasn't wearing a shirt, and like whatever, and he was like cheering and everything, right? He says it's because his wife got mad last time they took his shirt off on TV or whatever, right?
I
And
could
people
see
were
that
like,
one though.
"Bullshit,
I could see it
bullshit."
though.
I
Come
mean,
on.
a little bit, but like,
With the reputation, no.
yeah, it was like, well, this and that. Because what happens is he immediately goes to the dugout, changes into a different shirt immediately.
Okay.
Like takes that one and changes it into a totally completely different shirt. Which a lot of times, like what they do is they just put because I think it was like the championship shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
He changed out of his other one. A lot of times what they do is they just put that one on top of their already existing shirt, right? Because, like you're on the field or whatever, you just like throw your like the championship shirt on top of like your game shirt or whatever, you know? Football players do it for the Super Bowl whenever they win. They're still fucking wearing pads, they just throw the shirt on top of it, you know? Because you
Yeah.
want to put that shirt on kind of thing. Like why did he go literally change out of it and then put the other shirt on kind of thing? Like you're just questionable things, that seemed a
Yeah.
little out of character.
A little
And
suspect.
so, yeah, and so like people basically are like, "Fuck the Astros." Like fuck them for cheating and stuff because they didn't really get any ramifications. Like they didn't really get in trouble, even though there was proof
Wow.
of all this stuff. People were like, "That's stupid." Like you should be like banned for a year or something. Like motherfuckers
Yeah.
should pay for this. Or
Oh, because
take
there's
their
adequate
championship
evidence.
away.
So
Or take the championship away or things like that. And so like the fact that they made it all the way to this year's championship, people were like pissed, like, nah, fuck that. And so the Braves ended up, winning, and the Astros didn't win and everything. And you can hear, because I watched like the last 10 minutes of the last game or whatever, because ESPN, I think, put it up. And you can hear the booing and then the cheering after like they win. And it was like, nobody wanted the Astros to win. It didn't matter what team you were on, you fucking just didn't want the Astros to win. It was
I
pretty
know.
crazy.
You know what would have been the best World Series this year? Dodgers Red Sox. That would have been a fun World Series, but fuck.
That would have been, yeah.
Sad
I
time.
really didn't think the Braves were gonna make it, and I didn't think the Astros were gonna make it. To be completely honest,
Neither did
so,
I.
so I was gonna ask, what's the deal with the clip that I've been seeing on social media lately, where it's like the dude who's gonna run to first? Is it that play? You
uh,
guys know what I'm talking about or no?
That's probably the end of the World Series. The last play.
I think
Like
yes, I think
It's
that's what he's
it's
talking
like
about.
it's
Yeah.
like the last play, and then like he goes to like he hits the ball. They're gonna throw it to first. He throws it, but the guy who hit the ball never touched the plate, so he's out. But they called it as he was safe, so they won.
Oh,
But I don't know.
oh,
I don't know if
that
that's
was
I don't know
that
if that's
was
old or
a week or two ago. It was literally lost in the game. I forget. Wasn't that a Dodgers game, Steven?
Oh, okay. There is
I don't
one
know.
thing which you might be seeing. So
Yeah.
basically, the last game of the NLDS, Dodgers Giants,
Okay.
fuck, it was this pitch. It was a good pitch. It was like right on the strike zone, like right at the bare edge of the strike zone, you know?
Okay.
And this fucker, he swings and stops himself. Well, he tries to. It's a check swing. So the rule with the check swing is so when you're holding your bat normally and you start your swing, your wrists are pointed towards you. That's the position they're in. And when you're it counts as a swing if you break your wrists the other direction, you know?
Of course.
So when they check those calls, it's the umpire trying to see if you broke your wrists. And this was 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, person at first, tying run on first. Um, the umpire calls it a swinging strikeout, and this guy he checked his swing, and then and Max Scherzer got that out. He's a crazy ass pitcher, and so they think like, oh fuck, it's over. Then on like afterwards they review it. The guy didn't break his wrists, and they can't do anything. You're not allowed to challenge a game winning call,
Right.
so it's over. And the Giants fans are just like, that's how our season ended. Fuck you.
On a bad call.
Yeah, because upon further like inspection
Review.
of the clip or the
Yeah.
review, the guy running stepped on the dude's ankle like bad, like stepped on it and then like jumped, like leaped, but his foot never actually touched the plate. And the guy was out because the guy on first caught the ball and then he touched the plate. So then that's why there's like a bunch of like booing or like this team got cheated out of a win or blah blah blah. And I was like, what the heck? I just didn't
You
understand. But I'm
remember the
like, I'll
colors
bring
of
it
the
up.
teams?
What's up?
You remember the colors of the teams?
Hold on, I'm just gonna try to find the
Oh,
clip
it
here.
was in Atlanta. Yes, it was. Let me look.
So I try to find it. Okay, it's the team's called the Braves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was the last game.
The Atlanta Braves got cheated in the
It
World
was in the
Series
bottom.
versus Houston
It was the
Astros.
bottom of the first.
He still won. Who cares?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well,
Oh.
that would have been. Yeah, I
Well, I was
see.
just
I see
saying
what you're
because
talking
like the
about.
clip is like bad, and
Yeah,
I
he
was
fucking
like,
stepped on his
he
ankle.
steps bad on his ankle.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they won. It's okay.
yeah. That's okay. The fucking Astros lost. That was what was
He took
important.
one for the team.
Yeah, he took one for the team.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right.
Oh shit.
So what's next? I think some like Latinos are beating the shit out of each other. I think.
Well, I saw
I
I
don't.
saw Plants. So
What the
Plant versus
hell
Zombies.
man? What hell is he? Is he like green and like grow bark?
Oh,
Damn.
Roberto.
He
Canelo's doing playing Minecraft. He's punching trees. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh my god.
shining away.
He is an American boxer, American professional boxer. But that's
American can
actually
mean anything. American can literally mean Chinese or Indian.
you're not wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's not, let me see. Let me see. It says representing the United States. He's from Ashland, Tennessee. I'm trying to see like where his parents are from.
Damn, what, trying to dox him or what?
No, I mean just kind of get an idea. Like he said, like you can be an American fighter, but like your family can be from fucking Yucatan or some shit.
Oh no, I'm exotic, bro. I'm from Portugal.
Fuck you. One time. Fuck you. Nah, I think he's just like fuck, dude. I don't see him. All right, whatever. I don't give a shit. 'Cause he's gonna lose anyways. Um,
But basically,
a lot
this
of people,
fight, their fight going on.
yeah. So basically, what I'm feeling is Canelo Alvarez, fourth round, gonna knock out Caleb Plant. I'm saying it here. It does not go past the fourth round. There's 12 rounds. So like, even if you don't watch boxing, what do you guys? What do you? Who do you make your fucking prediction right now? Round
So
and who's gonna win?
fucking Plant takes it 1 round knockout and then he falls asleep. He's gonna fucking have
He
fall
knocks him
asleep.
out and then slumps himself.
Okay, like, hear me out. Hear me out. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Okay. Okay.
They're gonna go. Oh fuck! I missed the elevator. They're gonna go all 12 rounds, and it's gonna go to the cards.
Really? You think he's
Yeah,
gonna go that long?
I think so.
Huh. I haven't seen a
Well,
fight in a while that has gone to the cards.
what do you mean? We literally saw the Jake Paul fight.
That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Like a
Oh,
real fight.
there, that counts. That guy he
Okay.
tried.
Oh well, because like you said, fourth round knockout.
Technically.
Steven said first round, so I'm just gonna go with the long shot.
Yeah, the long shot.
We're
Okay.
missing
Fair.
one.
That's gonna go to the cards.
We're missing seventh round because like 4 minus 1 is 3, and then
Okay,
so
quick
Okay.
maths.
Seventh
we
round.
need
Seventh round.
7. We also need 10, and then 12. We can beat a fucking weirdo, so that's fine.
Quick maths. Quick maths.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool because like we talked about this a while back about how they were like already getting heated because they were fighting at their promos and shit. But I'm excited to watch it this weekend just because like I feel like this weekend has a lot going on. I mean, not for everybody, I guess, because like not everybody does everything that we do. But I just feel like it's been like we had the big like World Series that just ended and everything, and now we're going into this big fight, which is supposed to be really good and everything. And I think this is one of Canelo's last fights where he is contracted with the zone. So
Mm.
it's supposed to be a big one because of the fact that after this he now becomes like a because when you're a boxer and you're big like that, you sign with like a network so that they can put your fights on for people to watch.
Right, reruns.
So he's basically like a free agent in a way. So if you
For
do really
boxing,
well,
weird.
what happens, Steven?
That's weird for boxing. That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's kind of basically you sell yourself to a network, right? So like Canelo Alvarez fights for DAZN, like all his fights are on DAZN kind of thing, you know?
What is the
Eh,
zone?
DAZN, it's like a sports app, um, and stuff. So basically, like after this, he now becomes technically like a free agent. So like his next 5 fights or whatever could be back on pay per view or whatever. If pay per view goes, we want to host all of your fights, we'll give you hella money. So
Wait, what the hell is pay per view then? Like, who runs that shit?
I have
That's
no idea.
A TV
I'll be
network,
honest.
so like
It's like
Dish,
TV networks probably.
DirecTV. Like you'll probably have to
So
sign with one of
yeah,
them,
so
like DirecTV or
Gil
yeah,
Dish.
he pays like Canelo. That's cool. I didn't know that.
yeah. So basically, what happens is like if he does really well, you're gonna get a lot of offers, right, from these networks to be like, he's still because Canelo obviously is getting a little older or whatever, right? But they're like, he's still got it, still good, signed a good contract. So people are talking about like they're gonna go blow for blow. I'm excited because I like to see good boxing and stuff. But it's just kind of like thinking ahead, plans for this weekend. I'm probably gonna be intoxicated on Saturday night.
Okay, that's cool.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like a perfect
Ah, you're
champion.
right. He might be buzzing.
Yeah, it might be Buzzy. Might be. And then we're helping our buddy move this weekend
Nice, bro.
to his new place.
Well, you
So
are. I never actually said yes.
oh really? Alright, fuck you then. Well
You're the one who
what you
jumped the
told
gun and said, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Hey, I don't."
no, well you bro, fucking when you told me that he might move to LA, I was like, oh shit. How I tell him I can't go.
my dick converted. Can't go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my dick broke.
Actually,
Can't go.
want an excuse? My baptism this Sunday. You can come to Davis.
True. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I got plans.
I gotta go baptize a baby.
Yeah, I gotta go baptize somebody.
I mean, I meant to go. I gotta go tasm a baby. Fuck shit. I mean,
And then the other thing that's going on this weekend is World's Finals for League of Legends. It's gonna be fucking
oh
Saturday at like 5 in the morning. It's gonna be hella early, but exciting just because like I like watching competitive league and I like watching all that stuff. So it's gonna be happening and gonna get to watch the World Final, which is pretty exciting and stuff. But the big thing I think is like a double whammy with League is they're finally pulling out their Netflix show Arcane,
let's
which
go.
is based on League of Legends and the characters and the
Love.
lore.
It's gonna have lore, baby.
Have lore, which is exciting because I always love to see more lore, because you read
Yeah,
the stories or
you get to learn
whatever
more.
and the wikis and everything, but like when they take the time to actually make a show or a movie out of something, it's like damn, like more ways to consume the media or whatever, of
Yeah.
that the thing that you like whenever when anything gets a show, sometimes it's bad and sometimes it's really good and you're like damn, like this is a good ass show or
Okay.
whatever.
So what I'm hoping at least, so for Worlds, um, I don't really care who wins. Just the team that you root for, I hope wins. That's all I gotta say.
All right, bet.
Because like I said, I'm not really into Worlds, but like I'll watch it if it's there. I think it's cool. But I'm not really like diehard. Like, oh, these guys or I'll commit suicide or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
You'll
what
turn
I'm
into this
really excited for
turn green
is
frog. Oh my god.
what happened.
Yeah,
You
man.
said you're gonna turn green and be a frog.
Oh yeah, true. I'm really excited for though is the Netflix series because I love the League of Legends lore. I think it's really in depth and it's like really interesting, and especially when they went to go with this angle from where they're going from, which is
Yeah.
basically they're doing uh like a top city, then like a underground city, and like a mid city. Basically, people at top are like rich or whatever. People at the bottom are like the slums, and they have to do like drugs and stuff 'cause they have to. So what I'm excited for is seeing like these three characters. These two characters are like a must for me. Like I would love to see them there. Would be Urgot, the Chemtech dreadnought, Warwick, 'cause he's always blood hunting you, and
Always, even right now.
even right now. And the second one is like a little bit of like either or. I'm like it can go both ways. It's either singed, pre chemicals or with chemicals, and Twitch. Those are my top three that I want to see because they're gonna be representing Zon, and that just screams Zon to me. Zon is like the underground city. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But those three for sure is what I'm wanting to see.
And what I'm excited is like if this does really well, they can then branch out to other parts of the universe and
Oh heck
make,
yeah!
and
See,
bring
but
these
then
stories to life, that we've always known and
uh
like whenever I first got into League and it was like you read the wiki on them and then you read like their like paragraph that they have there that League set out for them and stuff and you read it and you're like
uh,
you imagine it in your head and you're like oh like this is how it would play out. Well now they're doing it for you. They're actually like here is
yeah,
lore and
this is
stuff.
what you wanted,
Yeah.
which I'm excited for again. But at the same time, if it does really good, great, awesome. I just hope it doesn't get to goes like to their head and they end up like fucking it up even worse or whatever. Or like they did really
Yeah.
good and the second season is just, garbage or like has
Yeah.
nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah. Or they like, try like you said, they try to get too fancy with it and fuck it up.
Exactly. So I got high hopes. Not too high, I hope. Uh,
Eh.
uh, but yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Steven, I know you're not really into League, but it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. It's a big deal among the community to like see like with anything when it gets enough traction like that where they're like yeah like we'll make a animated series as like like literally almost like a fan service to the people the people that
Honestly.
just love the game and like love the because like yeah, we play the game and stuff, and like you always try to play like the good champions, are the ones that aren't like absolute shit. But sometimes you like I like to play Jin just because of like his voice lines and his story, and like when I play him, like like his whole thing is like he doesn't want to kill you, just kill you. He wants to kill you perfectly. Like it's an
Sad.
art form. It's a dance. It's a
He takes it.
performance.
He takes it to the extreme, which is great. 'Cause
Yeah,
I love Jin's lore too. Jin's lore is
yeah.
awesome.
And so like he's this assassin kind of thing guy, like marksman, like with the revolver. He's got four. His like whole thing is around four. So he throws this grenade that bounces 4 times. He has 4 shots before he has to reload. His traps detonate after 4 seconds. Like
Seconds.
and so like it's just like really where they're like so invested into like this lore. So when you play him, like you can't help but feel like a fucking crazy killer, like a
Exactly.
psychopath killer. Like because you're playing it and you're just like, bro, like you get like a kill or
You get into
whatever.
the character.
Yeah, you get a kill and he like says a line like it's so beautiful or something like that, and then like or you'll be walking the lane and he's like I'm only at my best during the performance, or like you just like hear those lines and you kind of like get excited because you're like, oh fuck yeah, like this guy's like the lore behind him is
This
amazing.
guy's hard, or like
Yeah,
he's crazy,
so
which is always fun.
yeah, it's fun because like or like when one of the characters is Jinx, uh, and I've always liked Jinx, even though like for the longest time she's not been very good to play. Like it's kind of hard to win games when you play her. uh, but like I like playing her because I like the story behind her and stuff. And so like you play her and like a lot of her voice lines are like off the walls bonker shit because she's kind of bonkers.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Well, you know what I would wish for, brother?
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking summon a minigun and shit. Like that'd be pretty cool.
So what? The summon a minigun?
Yeah, I like. Because the thing is, what are my choices? What like fuck? I can summon a shotgun, summon rocket launcher, like bunch of different things, right?
Yeah.
But like honestly, I feel like when you need a gun, because there's a lot of people you got to fucking deal with, or because there's one fucker you just want to spray him up. So, like,
True,
I
true.
think that's like it's best for like both individual kind of shit. Well, shotgun might work for individual kind of stuff, and it also works when you're dealing with like 20 people or more. You know, that's pretty
True.
cool. The only
Okay,
question would
okay.
be is like, do I run out of ammo? And then when I will it away, do I will it back with like no ammo? Because that's be useless.
You know what? This reminds me of? It reminds me of a really good question I wanted to ask you guys.
Okay.
Would you prefer to be able to at will full ammo whenever you want? Motherfucker is chock full of ammo. A rocket launcher or a minigun?
Guess your question. Holy crap! I tried to smooth out the brain, but I guess there's still some wrinkles. Fuck.
All right,
Omar, what would
what
you
you
do?
guys thinking?
Uh, so are we taking consideration weight and like time, or like is this coming out of thin
Like
air, or like what?
thin air. You fucking put your hands up on your shoulder like that. Rocket launcher's in your hands.
Okay.
It weighs like a rocket launcher, but
Right.
it appears in your hands.
And both of these are useless, and I don't think I can hold both.
I think. I mean, I don't know how much a rocket launcher or a minigun weighs, but I think you'll be fine.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I don't actually. I did not look up how much a minigun weighs. 85 pounds for a minigun, by the way.
85 pounds? Okay.
That's
Not too
fucking
bad.
sick. That's like dick size. What are you talking about?
Uh, I guess it weighs 15 pounds.
Really?
Or
A
a
rocket
rocket.
launcher?
An RPG 7 weighs 6.3 kilograms or 13.9 pounds.
That's a lot lighter than I thought it would weigh.
Without, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like it's gonna be like thick or something,
50
Yeah, what type
pounds,
of minigun are
maybe?
you talking about?
something. Okay, do we get
Mm,
to choose what version we get or no?
yes.
Okay, okay.
The machine gun I'm thinking about is like the high caliber, like the one where like
The Resident Evil
Rambo's
one.
standing there. Resident
Uh,
Evil. Rambo's standing there and he's like fucking shooting it and it's at his waist kind of thing.
That one,
That one.
because my brain was interpreting
that's
as like a
that's
fucking
not a
Uzi.
minigun though. That's an LMG. It's a
Fuck.
light. That's a light heavy machine gun.
Light heavy machine gun.
or
You
light
wanna
machine gun or whatever. LM light
LM.
light machine gun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sal, for a rocket launcher, could I summon a missile silo? Because that's technically a rocket launcher. It
A
fires
missile
rockets.
silo?
He's
The
not
fuck?
wrong. He's not wrong.
Okay, sure. You guys fucking take. You guys always hit me with technicalities. I swear to God.
Just be better. What do you mean?
Every fucking time I bring up a fucking topic, but what about this? And I'm like,
You-
alright,
You're
whatever.
good, kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Hey, okay, think about it this way, Omar.
okay. What's up?
How often do you need the rocket launcher for that situation? Like when
Every
the
day, man.
rocket is exactly what you need for that situation. And how many situations of those?
Because you gotta realize this is a rocket, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So this is thing's
Shit go
gonna
boom.
it's gonna explode.
exactly.
So if you're standing like 10 feet in front of a guy and you just shoot at the ground, you both die.
Exactly. Why do you think I said minigun? It's more useful.
Yeah, but then you gotta think of like the recoil of firing that bad boy.
Well, you don't think there's a fucking recoil on the fucking rocket launcher?
No.
What the fuck? You get me on your ass afterwards, bro.
Between all of us, I'm the most likely to go flying, and I'm still gonna choose the minigun. That's probably the most.
I think these are both like terrible.
Alright, fuck you then.
I'm not gonna lie, like summon
What's
a launcher at will or a minigun. I don't know.
a minigun? I just kind of
I think a
imagine.
minigun would work out for me. Just for
So
I
the
would
sole fact of rocket launcher go boom. And
I would do rocket launcher just so I can say I have one, and then if people like when I test me, I'll be like, look, I'll kill both of us right now. I'll straight up aim it at my feet, and we both die.
hey, question, Sal.
yeah, go.
How long does it take to materialize?
I think he said instant. No.
Instant.
Instant.
Like
So okay.
like for the rocket launcher, like the moment you bring both your hands up to your shoulder and you think it, it's there. And the minigun, the
Okay, I
moment
was
you
about to
put both
say,
your hands up
because
your
what if I'm
waist and
like
think it,
carrying a
it's there.
baby and it just materializes into the baby?
If that's how you want it, you just want a baby that turns into a rocket launcher, I'll let you have it.
No, because I'm saying because you're saying you just put your hands in like the general direction of what you're carrying, right? Of what you
No,
want.
you gotta think it. You gotta be like, I
Yeah, yeah,
want
yeah.
the
But
rocket launcher.
that's why I'm saying like you had to think it because I'm saying if I just had to put my hands up, that's gonna suck. But I'm holding a hot dog and I'm like, oh no, rocket launcher.
Well, see, the blast is coming out of in front of you instead of from behind. So
Yeah.
that's the issue there. That's what's gonna change.
I'll go with rocket launcher just to settle it. Only because again I could be threatening with it and be like, look, I'll kill this bull right now. Or you see
I
that
don't give
dude's
a
house?
fuck.
You see that dude's house right there? It's gonna go
Why
boom.
kill them? Like, why not that?
Yeah, I mean, the
Just
rocket launcher
just you
would.
wait till I go to a safe distance and then I'll shoot you. You mark my words.
You mark my words. Once I get at least 75 feet away from you,
At least.
at least.
But Sal, what would you
Hold
say?
on.
What would you do? Because you haven't weighed in.
I think I like the minigun. Like the rocket launcher, yes, but I feel like the minigun. I don't know. Like I'm thinking about. I literally stood up right now, and I was like, minigun, rocket launcher, minigun, rocket launcher. I think I'd be more comfortable with the minigun, as comfortable as you can be holding a minigun, and also like thought about that scene from Rambo, and I really like that would be so cool. I
Okay,
know it's not
so
the right gun,
it's
but
not.
like still.
Like it's terrible. You're thinking of that's it's again an LMG. But okay, so I'm already on a watch list, so it doesn't matter. But an RPG anti-tank rocket launcher fires a 400 millimeter shell up to 500 meters. Effective blast radius is 10 meters from the kill zone and up to 130 meters for casualties.
So
So you gotta
you
be at
want
least
to kill
130 meters away.
At least.
holy shit, it's
So let
130,
me
130. That's a lot.
100
Looks like
130
feet away.
meters
Meters.
to feet. Yeah, about 426 feet.
See, I fucking did it. This is the I can't
So
fight off.
hey, Sal, you was around the money.
Yeah,
You was right there.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
I'll go with that just so I can
What
have it
about like?
posted, like
I
threaten
guess.
anybody with it. Be like, look,
Yeah. No, but you know how much of a flex that'd be, homie? It's just
exactly.
like you put your arms up and the rocket launcher comes down, and you're like, say it again. I'll
Say
kill us
again, yeah.
both.
Or you see,
I'll fucking kill us both.
don't
And
be
I'll
a
kill that
menace.
person 425 feet away.
You see that? Don't be a menace. Like, do we have a problem?
Exactly. Yeah.
It pulls out the nuke. Yeah, let's do that
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
RPG.
you can straight up do
Do
that.
we have
Here's my
a
missile.
problem?
The
Yeah,
launcher in it too. It's a nuke.
Look,
A
look,
blow
look,
up all the
look,
fucking
man. All I'm
Solaris.
saying is,
And
all I'm saying is,
Battalion. Fuck
this
Battalion.
an RPG-7 is an anti-tank, missile
Yeah.
run. So if a
But how many
tank pulls
times you run into a tank?
up, not many, but the one I do, I'll be able to fuck it up. You guys,
Facts.
you're not gonna do shit.
Hey, but I'm gonna feel like Rambo, and that's good enough for
Tank
me.
fucking minigun.
Dude, that's not the gun though.
Fuck you. Let me have my fantasy.
No, because it's wrong.
Fuck you. I'm looking at the machine gun right here, and it's shit kind of like
Yeah, that's like
Sonnet.
MW Modern Warfare, like
Yeah, I get what you
Modern
mean.
Warfare 3 gun. I think it is
Yeah,
the
it's
LMG.
the M134 minigun,
That's what it
six
is.
barrel rotary machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Normally, it's normally mounted, but I'm gonna be carrying that bitch, obviously.
Okay, so as far as your ammo goes, would you guys materialize the ammo pack behind you, or would it just like flow into it normally, or like
Mm,
would the
It's
bullet materialize as soon as you shoot it?
just magically filled and
it
refills.
just magically fills up, yeah.
Okay, so then
Because
would
if
you
the,
have
if the
to
fucking if the bolts are hanging down the side, I'm gonna trip over them.
right? And if it's on a backpack, you don't have to worry about the backpack ammo and like the weight of it.
True. Yeah. So for you, for the rocket launcher, as soon as you shoot it,
It just
another
it
one's
just
in the
comes there.
barrel.
It just
Another
comes
one's
in.
in the barrel. The moment you shoot it, another one's in the barrel.
Okay, so for you guys then, you guys would just never run out. It would just be infinite then because you
Yes.
wouldn't have to put it down
Yeah.
or
No.
like or
Or like
or
open it up and
unspawn it
throw
and then
another.
spawn it
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, okay.
But also, have you ever had a rapid fire RPG? I don't think so.
Zach. Hey, say I'll go down to the Mojave. I'll make my own crater.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Crater. Okay. Here's
Yeah.
another question I know. It's not on our list, but dude, would you rather fight a million snapping turtles
Okay.
or get raped by like 6 gorillas?
What? That's
Snapping
not
turtles.
even. I snapping turtles. Okay.
Snapping turtles. I'll take my
Okay.
chances.
Okay, but now I have this one. Would you rather fight? What is it? 10 waves of first graders with every other wave having a third grader, or fight?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
25 fifth graders.
The
Oh,
first graders,
twen-
homie, easily. What the fuck?
25 fifth graders easily.
All right, cool, 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 cool,
First
cool.
graders, bro.
All
The
right, cool,
first
cool, cool.
graders, it's
Yeah,
Sal.
bro. You're fucking punching kids left and right. Motherfucker's gone.
Yeah, but there's 100 of them.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, there's 100 first graders with every fifth round. There's like a third grader.
It's
Yeah,
a
the third grader just catches like a left right Chris
Okay.
Breezy and he's out.
Or would you
But
rather fight, 25 fifth
is it
graders?
25 at once? Or is it one by
Uh,
one?
they swarm you. They'll just come at you.
Oh fuck no, dude.
It's
Those
all at
fucking
once.
fifth graders beat my
Hey,
ass, dude.
same thing with the first graders though. They're all coming at you at once.
Yeah, bro, but they're like 2 feet tall, bro.
100 of them, Sal.
Ankle biters. No, we said waves.
Yeah, no, that one's waves, but they come at you in
How
waves.
many per wave?
How many in per wave?
Um,
10?
I'll do like 15.
Fuck.
It's an easy choice. Just fight first graders over and over. It's
Yeah,
like 100
honestly,
first
yeah.
graders
15
at
first
once.
graders. I'm trying to think about
It's like
last time I
it's
saw a
fi-
first grader.
it's 15 to 10. 15 to 10.
That's
It
Yeah,
easy.
varies.
that's easy, bro. I'll be kicking kids left and right, bro.
You just like do a kick and knock down 5, kick do another kick and knock down another 6. Then it's just
All
you
right,
beat
Yeah.
cool.
A little left, right for the third grader that occasionally pops up. You'll be good.
Every fifth round. Okay.
Yeah, you know what this reminds me of, right?
What's up?
This question I got where I just want to know because like my nose doesn't really work. So, would you rather have the sense of smell of a dog or the eyesight of an eagle?
eagle vision.
Eagle. Immediately. Eagle.
Fucking like smell already drives me crazy and I can't
Because
smell.
yeah,
So
honestly, bro.
I'm a
Because it's
dog.
like
I'm fucked.
if I could smell gooder, why would I? Because like dogs is really enhanced. Like theirs is strong.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
and so if you get someone like farts in your mouth while you're sleeping, you just die.
Jesus.
You just die
Yeah. You just
You're
because
die.
you
not
smell
wrong.
you
You
smell
smell
the
something like
whole
really
thing.
terrible, you'll be
You,
fucked up.
you smell the whole thing, and then imagine when you go into a perfume store, homie, crossing
Yeah.
the mall.
That's
Suicide.
it. You
You gotta
die,
wear,
dude. That's
you gotta
it.
wear a mask. You'd have to
Motherfucker
wear a
never
mask
came back.
because your nose would be as sensitive as a dog's. Sure, you would be able to like, you know, like, oh, that guy farted right there. It's him.
Yeah.
or you can have really good eyes and be like the world's best marksman.
Damn, you're right. Oh, so you're gonna combine your rocket launcher with your eyesight of an eagle?
Here's a
Oh,
question
yeah, I
though.
am.
Here's a question though.
Okay.
I have an answer.
Can
I
you
have an
turn
answer.
it on and off?
Mm,
Oh, that's true. Because would I have eyesight like an eagle all the time? And then with the dog nose, would I have it all the time or when I would want to?
I think it would be best if you just always have it on. Like that would make it a little bit
Uh, then I would be
always on.
fucking farsighted as shit then.
Hey, you doesn't see close at all. That sucks.
I would, yeah, farsighted. I would never be able to see shit.
Okay, well,
Oh,
yeah, we'll go with that.
okay, okay.
Then
I
I'm a
don't I
dog.
don't want to make it too easy.
Then I'm a dog. Sad. I
Damn,
like seeing things close.
I know.
Well, I feel like it would be kind of hard to function if you couldn't fucking see close.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why it'd have been nice if you can turn it on and off. Because you know what? It would be cool if you can pull out the Wolverine shit and be like, "There's a fucking deer over there. I'm gonna go hunt that crap," and then you actually know what to do. But then it would also be cool. Like you're at like, imagine. I don't think a baseball is like the fucking like exact thing. You're standing out in the outfield and you can read the catcher signs while it's going, so you know what pitch is gonna come in or some
Uh,
shit like that.
you can like track that motherfucker coming from like a distance, and then as it gets close, you turn it off and you catch it or whatever.
Exactly. Like it would be so cool. Or just like when you're trying to aim, fucking eagle vision, bam.
All right. I retconned it. You can turn it off.
All right, easy.
Fucking
Eagle
eagle
eyesight.
vision then.
Because I was
Okay,
about to
yeah,
say
'cause I also
I
want
would go to
Eagle
some
Vision.
doctors and be like, look, I'll give you my eyes, but you got to make me special goggles so I can see close.
Oh, true. True. Because then you just need like heavy prescriptions
Exactly. I'd get
to
a fucking
fix.
I'll get a migraine like every other day, but hey,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Because I think I would do eyesight if we could turn it off and on. Yeah. If we
Hell yeah.
couldn't, maybe smell.
Eels. Yeah, I'd probably maybe do the smell.
If we
Only,
couldn't turn it off,
only because in that
because
case it'd be easier
we
because then
could
I can just
block
wear a
it.
mask. Yeah, I can just wear a
Yeah,
mask.
and filter that or whatever. You know.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the discussion topics here. Those were pretty good ones. So first one, and I was thinking about it today because I was talking. So funny thing, I feel like I get along with my boss really well, my direct supervisor, I guess, the director of IT, because I have other bosses, but he's the one that's directly above me, and the one that I answer to all the time. We get along really well because we're both basically big nerds. Like we love computers, we love video games. Like we're like he reminds me, funnily enough, he reminds me of my best friend that I had in high school because he acts exactly like him, just like he's much older than me. So it's a weird ass trip. Uh, but he was telling me about like this old, and it's funny because I was at the football game with Omar on Friday, and he messages me on Google Chats because we use it for work at like 10 o'clock at night, referencing a fucking conversation we had at lunch about a like old ass video game, and I was like, oh my god, like he unlocked like a memory, like those fucking locked away memories from your childhood of shit, and I
Core
was like, I
memory.
remember, yeah, core memory. I was like, I fucking remember this video game, like it's been years, and so I looked it up, and I was like, God, I think I played this on my fucking Windows XP computer, like. This was a long time ago. So, I wanted to ask you guys, what's the oldest memory you guys have interacting with technology? Like, whether it be video games or computers or anything where you're like, damn, I remember when I did like X thing, like, like I said, core memory.
What counts as what's it called? As
Technology.
technology, because
Yeah, I mean, literally, I mean, like I said, video game, computer, literally anything, TV,
do you mean electronics? Because
electronic
technology
in a way.
literally
Yeah,
means
electronic. Yeah,
nine things of technology.
yeah, electronic, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Because like I would say Steven, like all of us are like almost the same age. So we were all been roughly exposed to technology at a really early age,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like I feel like we have kind of like the same, not
Maybe
necessarily
not the
experiences, but
same.
we like technology developed at the same time that we did, or like at the same rate.
Yeah.
Because
Because
Yeah,
like,
probably Game Boy Color playing Pac-Man. That's probably the earliest thing.
okay, was it like your Game Boy Color, or somebody gave it to
Mine, I
you,
still
or
have it. It's just so basically, what my dad he worked for American Airlines, right? That was his second job, And because he
Uh-huh.
worked with American Airlines, they give him free tickets. So we would pay hotel and we'd go places. So this
Okay.
fucker, he's like, this child, he's like me. He's gonna be a little shit. Damn. So let's buy him something so he's not a little shit on the plane ride. So they got me a Game Boy Color when I was like 2. And I remember playing it. I also played on NES. I don't know which one came first. It was my dad's NES. I also saw the TV. I remember shows. So I can't really say what's like the first thing, but if I were to choose, that would be like my choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Like, bro, I don't think I've ever played on an old Game Boy. I had a Game Boy Micro, I think.
Mhm.
I don't even think I've ever, the old purple one. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in person. To be completely honest, like the Game Boy, or
Yeah,
whatever. Like
yeah,
not
yeah.
no, the
Oh,
Game
Because
Boy
Masters on
Advance.
Australia.
yeah, 'cause that's one I
Yeah.
was trying to think of, but I'm pretty sure it was like my brother's, but it was the widescreen boy one,
Yes.
not the
That's
handheld
Game Boy
like close.
Advance.
Okay, so the Game Boy Advance, I remember that one, but I didn't get to use it. I remember seeing it because
Yeah.
it was my brother's,
Yeah.
when I was little.
Obviously.
The closest one I can remember would probably be like a PSP,
Okay.
and only because I got that one for like a Christmas, because growing up too, we didn't have like a lot of schmoolah, so we got like whatever was given to us, and so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that one was like a cousin's or something, and they just gave it to like my mom said, here, give it to one of them or whatever. They'll probably enjoy it because he got like the better version of it, or he got like a PS2 or something, or PS3, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So,
So you get the hand me down and shit. I
yeah,
mean,
so
those are great.
yeah, I mean, it's still worked great. I mean, I loved it. So
Yeah.
it'd probably be like a bootleg version of God of War
Okay.
and on
Okay.
the PSP. The reason I say bootleg is because for some reason every cutscene was the same cutscene over and over again.
Oh no.
And when I say that, I mean you enter the game, boom, cutscene. Kratos is hovering over Zeus, and he's like doing the final blow, and he's killing him. I'm like, damn, that's so cool. And then boom, we're in the starter area, and I'm like, wait, huh? And then next cutscene, where like you talk to this one chick about this item, boom, it's again Kratos standing over Zeus, fucking beating the shit out of him, doing the killing blow, and I'm like, something right here. I think I'm missing a crucial step of the story here.
Shit.
And so for every reason, every time I got to a new location, new cutscene, every fucking cutscene was just the end game cutscene for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I do know why because it's bootleg, but I mean,
Yeah.
why that specific one, I have no idea, or like why they couldn't just get all the other cutscenes, I have no idea. But it was basically we'd go to like the swap meet, and talk to this one guy who did it for us and was like, "Hey,
Yeah. I got the latest game for you right here, bro.
to do the thing," and then he got like a my little micro storage chip, put it on
Yeah.
the storage trip, and then he just said, showed me how to use it. He goes, "Look, go here, got all those games." And I'm like, "Cool," but I would only use the God of War because that's the only name I recognize. All the other ones were like weird, wacko names, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
like that's
sure
not it.
those aren't even real games. This one I know because it says God of War, but it was
Yeah.
weird because it was War of God,
Oh my
and
god,
I was
that's
like,
why.
I sat there and I was like,
Close enough.
I mean, I know what he's trying to say, but I'm pretty sure if he just like fucked up the typing when he put it in, or if he just like didn't care, or if that's what he calls it, because the guy was like Hispanic, so I'm like
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But
Hey, sometimes because
at
you get the whole backwards thing or whatever.
the same time, I'm like maybe that's how Google translated it or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just like whatever, but that's like my faintest memory is like long car rides. I'd plug that bad boy in and play it. Oh, and then I got an actual real game for the PSP because again we went to the swap meet and some dude was selling the Ratchet and Clank game on the
Okay.
PSP,
Yeah.
and that game I fell in love with. I'd play that game nonstop on end. Every time we went to LA, every time long car ride, I'd boot that sucker up and we'd play. I beat that
Okay.
game so many times on easy, medium, hard, only using one weapon, and like it was just a lot. I have a lot of good memories with that game.
But that was the fucking strat back in the day where it was like, all right, I've beat this game, but like I don't have money to buy another one. Let's fucking up the difficulty. I'm only gonna use X item, or I'm gonna limit myself to this, or I'm gonna play it on the hard mode now. You
Yeah,
know?
Be like
But
hardest difficulty or like using this one gun for this, like exclusively just this one. Because in the Ratchet and Clank game, you could use the one gun. That just meant you could upgrade it faster than in all the other ones. Because as you
yeah,
collected the nuts and bolts, obviously
yeah, you could
you got
upgrade.
to upgrade the gun faster. And the one gun I loved using was the little like miniature gun, where like you'd have this box, you put your hand in it, you throw it out, and a bunch of little mini robots spawn,
Oh, okay.
and like they would fight for you, or like they would just be like a menace. And I'm like, hee hee, 10 robots go boop.
All right.
And then once you max upgraded it, they all got like I think like heavier armor or whatever, or like they got bulkier, and they were just thugs at that point. They would like pull up on you and they'd mess you up. I love using
You literally had your little army with you.
exactly, because I mean, if you're fast enough and you had ammo for it, you can literally like spray it, and you could get like a whole ass like miniature army. They do expire though.
Yeah.
That was the one thing, but like yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay.
Um,
How did you mention your earliest memory? Were you just born with a computer? Just like it came out with
no. Yeah, it came out fucking
Came
typing
out
on
was
a on
already
a on a
decoded.
PC. They were like,
Well,
"Damn, this motherfucker."
that's how I felt back there.
Um, no, they fucking pull a keyboard out, they're like, "What the hell? How'd that get in there?" No, for me, the one I talk about a lot is, like, when I got my Super Nintendo, that my now godfather at the time, uncle, gave me, and I, used to play the shit out of, A Link to the Past, but only the first, like, 8 minutes because I didn't know how to beat the rest of the game. So I would go 8 minutes in. So I basically would walk to the castle, go downstairs, save the princess, like or get her out of there, and then you would navigate the dungeon to where you release her or you leave her at the church, and then from there like you're supposed to explore the rest of the game. After I got her to the church, I didn't fucking know what to do, so I would just reset the game and then do it again. Uh
New
Yeah,
record.
do
Let me
it
reset. Let me
again.
try
Yeah, no,
again.
literally, bro. I used to I had that. Like, if you go watch my Let's Play of it, I'm pretty sure like that whole first portion, like I have the route exactly memorized to a fucking T. Like,
Oh hell
I
yeah.
can speed run the first 7 minutes of Link to the Past, and then after that, like I never played it. Like I'd never gotten past that, so it was crazy. But like a big thing for me, just because like computers and stuff, I remember, especially because like I said, like my boss literally unlocked that core memory for me. Another game that to this day I can't find the name of it. And like sometimes I think it might have been just a fever dream.
Oh, you have those too?
Yeah, bro, I swear to God.
No, 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 no. Like I'm being honest, because there's this game like deep in the back, but I never knew the name of it. And well, there's two actually. There's two games like
Okay,
this.
okay.
Um, one of them was like an MMORPG, but like single player, and you got to do like either play as like a berserker, or like a ranger, or a spellcaster, and it put you in these levels, and it'd be like weird little like plant people, and I can't really explain like when I'm explaining it. Yeah, it sounds dumb, but like in my head, I see it like it's there, and I remember playing it. I don't know if
Yeah,
it was on the like 360 or like I know it's on the Xbox One because that's too new. So I'm
yeah,
thinking it has to be on the 360, and it has to be like some kind of game like that. But I can never
yeah.
find it. I sometimes like literally be laying in bed trying to think of the name because it'll just pop up out of nowhere, and I'll
You
be on
literally
Google for like a cool hour, maybe two, if I'm really invested, just trying to find it.
trying to find it. You can't fucking find it anywhere, dude. You're looking for the name. You can't find a fucking name. You've been
I've got
across every forum.
I, every forum, every like I even went to like images, and I was on like page I don't know, fucking 200 or
Okay.
something.
I'm sorry. I like blanked out. I think I'm a little bit a buzz on the air. You're not looking for a porn name, are you? Like you saw the chick and you
No, 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 no. This
Yeah,
is
old
actually
video game
these are video games.
Okay.
Or
that
like
like you
I
played
hope they're
like a
video games.
long time ago, and you just can't fucking remember the name of the game.
What was the game? Do you know it now?
No,
No. It's
Oh,
literally like I was telling him, it's
to
like a
this day
fucking
it
fever
evades me.
dream
It
no,
evades me to
like
where
this
you're
day.
like, "Bro,
what do you
I know
remember?
I played this game. I just
What
can't
do you
fucking
remember?
find
Maybe
it."
you can find it. Do you remember anything at all?
Just from like things that I said, and I think Sal can probably do the same where he like lists minor details, but like in the head you can see in your head you can see it
In my
clearly.
head, I can see it. I can remember me playing it. I can see the
No,
levels and
yeah.
everything.
Describe what you see. Like, who is your little guy? Were you a fucking monkey in a ball? Because we can find that game.
I know that one.
Okay, Super Monkey Ball. That was easy. Uh, no, for me, and it's not even like a crazy adventure game or anything. It literally is. It was a poker game that came pre-installed. I think I'm pretty sure on my parents' or family Windows XP computer. It was a game where you would load up, and there was like 7 different casinos, and you started at the first one. And as you made more money, once you got enough money, they're like, okay, you can now go to this other casino because you can spend more money. But what happened is like there's like a threshold, right? So if you keep winning, you can go on to the next casino. But if you lose too much, they fucking kick you back to the lower casino, right? And
Mm.
so, like, they had different, like, there's blackjack, Texas Hold'em, five-hand poker, like, everything like that. So that's where, like, I think my love for, like, card games came from, like, casino card games, was
Mhm.
from that. And then, like, to this day, I can't fucking find the name of it, and I've gone through so many forums about old 2000 games that were on Windows XP
Yeah.
because my my uncle, when I remember our computer crashed when we were younger, or when I was, like, really young, and so we took it to my uncle, and he had a buddy that worked on computers. So he reloaded XP on there for us. So it erased everything.
Mhm.
And he didn't reinstall the game. And so, like, I think when that happened, I was like 8. So I was like, fuck, dude. Because I remember even from then, when it fucking reinstalled, like, I was like, I remember telling myself, oh, I'll get that game eventually. Like, I'll ask mom to buy it for me, or like, I'll find it. And then I never
Yeah.
did. And I never wrote down the fucking name. And it still haunts me to this day. I don't know what it's fucking called. Because, like, if I look up, like, poker game early 2000s, I get a million fucking results,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not the game I'm looking for. It's not the one specific one that I'm like, "I remember this one right here," you know?
Yeah.
Shit's wild, but I think we'll end up the podcast on this last question right here. So, there's a lot of jobs in the world, right, that a lot of people do. Some of them are really shitty, no pun intended. So what is a job you feel that no matter how much they pay you is always gonna be like, "Yeah, that's not enough."
Easy sewage.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not how this question is. Oh, that's fine.
No, because I think of like literally the dude from on Discovery Channel, the Dirty Jobs guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's cool.
Yeah, and I remember him doing like the whole like, oh, we gotta clean out the sewage, and they pay me like, and you're like, you really do this? And he's like, yeah, like I do this every day. They always come home smelling like shit. And they're like, what the hell? So, and I'm like, just like human feces, and just, ooh, I don't know. I
Okay.
can't do that. Like, no matter how
Okay.
much you pay me, I would still be like, this job fucking sucks.
Okay, for me, I think the one for me is underwater welders.
Why them?
Because you're always in danger of like
You're always in danger of fucking killing yourself.
sharks, kill yourself. If you go too fast when it's rising, you can get bubbles in your body and then die.
Uh-huh.
I can see the underwater welders.
The underwater welders just because it's a very like how to say, precise job in a very imprecise environment.
Mhm.
So I feel
Oh,
like
you're
for
the smart
me
one in front of all the stupids. That's what you're saying. So bartender, same thing.
well, I mean, like, I just feel like it's like I said, you're fucking welding, right? Which
Underwater,
is underwater. I
so you
already
gotta
see an issue.
so you gotta breathe, right?
Mhm, uh-huh.
Okay, and then like if you breathe too much, die
Die. Sit. Fucking gone. Motherfucker's
because you
dead.
can
Next day I woke up, dead.
you can get oxygen. I don't know the exact word for it, but it's like oxygen asphyxiation or something like that, where
Yes.
you like take too much oxygen and your body goes nah, too much, and it shut down. And then you basically go night night underwater, and they're like, "Hey, you good? Hey," and then
Like I
I don't know.
think welding in itself is a pretty like
That's hard.
hard talent to learn
I
just
don't care who
because
you, I
of
don't care
like
who you are. That shit hard.
because of the steadiness. Like it's not I feel like it's something that everybody could like learn, like whatever, because it's just like
Yeah.
a skill like anything else. But to be good at it, like to make a really good fucking like weld and that lasts a long time and is stable and sturdy to be
Yeah.
able to be at that level and then go, all right, I gotta go do it underwater now. Or now I have to worry about a million other fucking like things.
Don't
I just feel
don't you
like
want a shark friend, dude? Just like sits there and like thinks, "Damn, this fucker is just tasty."
yeah,
I
that's what I'm
don't
saying.
know, but he's
Fucking
delicious.
start. You're like focusing, like you're like I can just imagine the guy's hyper focused, just like doing his job, and then like looks down, leg's gone.
Or it's not
That's
always a
not
shark. It
not
could
what I
be.
imagine. I was imagining more the shark being there, be like, "Damn, I wonder what he's wearing underneath there." Like, I want some of that.
Nah, bro, the shark's like, what the fuck that guy doing? Oh damn, he looks kind of tasty. Motherfucker looks down, missing half of his waist. Jaws Part
Oh,
4.
the shark does that? He fucking looks down. The welder has his waist.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No, that's when the fucking welder turns around and like saws him in half with the welder, and then puts this other half of the shark on him, and he's
Yeah,
like, "All
there you
right,
go. Yeah, 'cause that's how
now
welding.
now we're now we're even."
That's how welding works, bro.
That's how welding works. Yeah, he welds the shark to himself.
No, no, no. Cuts the shark in half first, then welds
Uh
the
huh.
bottom
And then
half to him so he can breathe underwater, so he doesn't need oxygen anymore, and he can still weld.
facts. Even though he probably needs the top half of the shark, not the bottom half, but
No,
technicality.
no, 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 no.
All right, Steven, what's the job that you think is like, damn, underpaid? Or maybe
No,
like
no,
a
no, no.
job you're just like, I don't think I'd fucking be able to do that shit. Or
No,
I'd be
no,
like,
no,
that's
no,
just a
no,
little
no.
outlandish.
A job, right?
Uh-huh.
That is out there where you're putting your life at risk or anything at risk, and you're thinking no matter how much they pay you, you're thinking that's not what you would do.
Okay. So okay, your question. Oh my god, I'm not the right person to ask this question because I'm fucking bothered by this. Is because which job, no matter how much you're paid, will you always feel underpaid? That's the accurate question, and that's like fuck
Okay.
the
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Sorry, my
right.
English is bad.
My brain was like, oh my god, but that's not
I was
true.
trying to word that question, and I retyped it
Oh,
like 3 different times, and I still wasn't
like,
happy, but I was like, I gotta fucking send it.
cause like,
I was trying to help Steven out. I like saying
like,
it, but that made it worse.
Yeah.
oh no, because like, if no one wants to work this job,
Yeah.
will pay more because they need that job to get done.
Right.
So it's
Obviously.
like, let's say you're a fucking bartender, perfect example. You fucking hate the job. You feel like you're not earning enough. There's a dime a dozen people who will do that job. That job is easy. Your job isn't worth that much. I'm sorry, bye.
Okay. Okay.
And then underwater
I was
welder.
looking.
No one fucking wants to be an underwater welder. Like who the hell like comes to their mind like, you know what? I
I want
This is
to
what I
wonder
weld.
want to do.
I want to
time
weld, and I want to
dinner.
do it underwater.
Like no one fucking thinks that. So when you look at how much they make a more than you would think, and definitely more than your fucking Joe at the bar being like, that girl's cute and she's drunk. I'm gonna go take advantage of her after this.
Yeah.
So like, but then we'll always feel underpaid. What job wouldn't be worth it no matter how much money?
Or maybe something that's just like so fucking boring that you're like, hell no. How the fuck would I be able to do this?
Fucking be a teacher.
Yes.
Fuck schools. I'm not kids. No, no grading. Dude, that's actually no. That's the worst job. Being paid to grade people. Oh god.
So you ever seen Deadliest Catch
Yes.
when they or like when they're doing the lobsters and shit or crabs?
Uh huh.
That fuck that no.
Oh yeah, well, because you fucking come back and like your knees facing the opposite direction, and you
No,
lost
no,
like 3 of your
not even
fingers.
that. It's fucking dangerous as shit being on that boat because you can go overboard and they'd be like, "Hey, where'd Bobby go? Probably sleeping." Okay, fucking in the ocean, dead. Or the terrible sleep schedule that they must have because they had to sleep on the boat.
Yeah,
Also,
and that's
eat
just
on the
rocking and
boat.
rolling.
Eat
That's just
on the
rocking
boat.
and roll. Have you seen the videos where they're walking like
Yeah,
95
at
degree,
fucking
45 degree?
90. Yeah, exactly. 45 degrees. Just hey, what's up? Oh hell no. So that
Okay.
one, because even though
Yeah.
like yeah they get paid a lot or whatever, it's like being that long out in sea,
And
rocking
just
and
being
rolling,
miserable.
being miserable, and then if you don't catch anything, you suck even more because then like wow now we don't get paid.
Yeah, you don't get fucking shit for all that time you're out there.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Okay, boys.
So with that, we're gonna end the podcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for coming out this week. Really appreciate it so much. Another success. Fuck, can't say that word.
All right, so
Successful podcast.
all right. Anyways, like I was saying, it's gonna be the end of the podcast. Thank you all for coming out.
Fuck you.
Leave a like, comment, whatever. It's cool. You know how it be. See you in the next one.